Alright, yeah, we're
And
good to
real
go.
quick, who is going to carry the torch? Is it
Um,
Phlegathon
Not I,
again?
says the cow.
I can take it,
I'm
yeah. I mean,
I'm not because I want shivs.
Yeah,
I feel like considering I'm the fire being, it makes the most sense.
it
Oh
does
yeah, are
work.
you
Yeah,
not
cool.
luminescent?
They're not normally, not by default.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm
Maybe
also
mildly,
not
but
I'm also not even technically the fire Silm folk. I'm just like roundabout forcing it.
yeah,
Ah, gotcha.
which is not a problem. Um,
I'm glad.
all right. Well, last session, what happened? Last session, you guys, did you guys fight the ooze again last time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
got to fight the ooze again last time. Um, well, let's see. You plunged deep into the depths of the Temple of the Dead, searching for the basement layer. You handedly defeated all of the Leapers and Chomper, and then descended further into the depths, where you went up against the ooze, and all died. Um, so you fought the ooze to the death last time. I think that was the third time the ooze has killed you, in quotation marks, because they haven't always been the one that's killed you. I intend to make a change to this, which will allow you to when you have strategy, you will be able to take a special strategy ability to what is it? Know the level of the combat. Sorry, I'm trailing off here because there's something happening in my house. You're going to be able to you're going to be able to use strategy, level into it in order to be able to gain the information about the combat level itself. So nothing about the enemy, but the specific overarching CR of the combat that you're in. I haven't implemented that yet, so you don't have it this session, but by next session that should be a new thing. And so that should maybe help you learning if you're in a pinch or not. So remind me about that. I should implement it tomorrow morning, but just giving you a heads up here. With that, we start with 4 new people being lowered into the pit. The tonsil singers are screaming. Your jailers have lazily announced your punishment, and you are descending to the depths.
Yippee!
I need an initiative roll from each of you.
Alrighty. Boo.
It's finesse or courage, right?
Yep.
I actually realize that's a pointless question because it would be the same for either one for me.
Yeah, you are the class or the profession that gets both of those. So, okay, tonsil singer. Okay. Oh well, they're going last. After all of you.
Aha!
Heyo.
Cool. So I'm gonna put
Even after the 7?
even after the 7. They also rolled a 7, but I favor players for that. Okay. So that goes. Aquila would go first then, and then Angus, and then Brandonius, and then Phlegathon, and then the tonsil singers. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So what is our plan for route? Because I
think we're
know
going to the
there's some
7 o'clock one.
disjunction of. Okay.
Yep.
And if we go to the 7 o'clock one, whoever's first can run over and grab all the loot.
Okay. Well, since I'm first, and I'm also extra fast because I'm a blade dancer, I get to move 70. So, well, I have to move to here, which is 10. I get 60 from there.
Alright.
Okay, I can get here.
Sounds good. Well, with that, we'll go to Angus.
Alright, I can get here.
Sounds good. Brandonius.
I run.
Well,
That's right, boyos. It's
That's-
80 feet of movement.
Very, very well spoken.
Wait,
That's
how
good.
are you faster than me?
I took extra points into speed.
I see. That's boring.
His
Well,
speed.
It's useful only because my boost step that I also took allows me to double my arrangement by half, and so boosting me up 5 feet makes me actually be a little bit more range on that overall.
Oh, you're in a more arrangement heavy build?
I have arrangements for dealing with multiple things, and I have hemorrhage for dealing with one
Okay.
strong thing.
Because I'm a glide step as hemorrhage for dealing with stronger things, or for I have bleed step to deal with crowds.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also,
Well, we got a
I'm
Phlegathon.
assuming we have like 3 shivs at the moment. How
Yeah.
many shivs do you need?
I would like to have 2.
Great, I will take 1 shiv.
Okay.
One shiv.
Sounds good.
Because I do glide steps, so ideally I want to be attacking multiple times.
Cool.
Oh no, I could get away with 1.
I'm fine with having 1. You can have 2. That works.
Okay, I'll take all of 2.
Yeah. Once we get to the daggers, eventually we'll have like
Yeah.
6 of them, and it doesn't matter.
Okay. Phlegathon has moved. We go to Tonsil Singers. And I'm going to roll 1d4 on each of these. So the 4th one of these dice is the one for this Tonsil Singer. If they roll 4, then they will summon more than 1. But none of them did this time. So, Tonsil Singers go. And then the Shambling ones will immediately go after. They'll be last in the turn tracker. And so the shambling ones, of the one of note is going to come shambling out. 5, 15, 25. It's going to get to you guys, or it's going to see that. That's all I can do. It sees you guys and screeches, but that's the only thing it's able to do. Yeah. It is Aquila's turn.
No, there's another guy up here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Aquila, your go.
Oh, and up there.
Oh yeah, okay. I mean, it's just. So would it be a separate action to pick stuff up, right?
It is a one-armed action to pick up either all of the daggers, the bow, and the equipment associated with it.
Okay.
Or let's see, there's one more thing. Or the rope dart.
Got it.
So you either get 5
So-
daggers, a short bow, or a rope dart.
Okay. I'm going to run all the way to here. Oh, I get attack of opportunity, right? If I did this.
If you run all the way past it, yes, you will. You have to be
Yeah,
in that
well-
blue square to get the item. Or 5 feet adjacent
Yeah.
to it, we'll say.
So what I'll do is I'll disengage and then run here, and then take an action to pick up the daggers. So it's
Can you
5
run-
daggers.
Can you run 50 feet in one action? One move action? then?
Oh no, not one action. I would need 2 run actions to do that. How about this? I'll just spend my turn running here, and not pick things up and not disengage. So I'll just get hit.
Okay, you'll get 1 attack of opportunity then.
Yes.
And the attack of opportunity. It's going to be a slash at you. Rolled 9, so missed. Angus, your turn.
Oh, I have to take 2 move actions to get to him. Well. I forget. Is it also an attack of opportunity as I approach, or just as I'm leaving his view?
Only as you leave the range, not when you enter it. But also, he's used his reaction.
Well, the only way I can do anything useful is by with my legs. So I guess I'm just running this turn.
Cool. Sounds good. Brandonius, your turn.
I'm gonna go pick stuff up.
Okay.
So I can get all the way there for one action.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And I will pick up something.
Uh,
I don't think it
Do
really
you
matters which.
care what you
I
pick
tend to
up?
grab both. No, not at the moment.
All right. roll me
I
a
mean, I'm
D3.
assuming the daggers have been picked up, or has
Nothing
nothing been picked up?
Nothing's been picked up
No.
yet.
Oh, then I'll just grab all the daggers,
Okay, I'm gonna move those up into party inventory.
and then I will attempt to give this guy 3 levels of hemorrhage.
Cool. Sounds good. He rolls what against that?
I believe it is finesse or power. Let me look. Finesse checks.
Cool. Okay. What's the check DC?
It will be 13.
Okay. He takes 1 level.
All right, good enough.
And then we go to Phlegathon.
All right. I need to measure this. I should have done this already. Cool. I will attack from here, and because it's the first round of combat, I have 4 AP. So I'm going to attack from here.
It's the...
And then-
Yeah, all right. Sounds good. No, you're good.
Okay.
Okay. 10 against mental defense. Will not hit.
That's unfortunate. I mean, I could just... I'll try again, I suppose.
Okay. That will still miss. You
Gee,
still have one
really?
AP left.
Yeah, I will just... I will just move closer to my allies.
Cool. Sounds good. Tonsil Singers. I'm going to have 44. Again, if the last of these 4s is a 4, we're going to summon more. That's annoying. Okay. Cool. So we have Shambling Ones summoning out of everything, and then we have 3 summoning out of this one, but only 1 still on the one that you guys are at. And that's the Shambling One's turns. So I'm going to start with the guys that are further away as they try to shamble towards you.
Shambling one shambling? I've never seen this one
I know,
before.
why did they do it?
You know, it's actually a misnomer. They're just walking kind of slowly.
Yeah. Okay. Then we get the ones near you guys, and they are going to do something different. So the first one of these is going to take a d10 of damage right at the start. So if you could roll that, Brandonies. Great. Ooh, nice.
Get wrecked.
Okay. Well, there's one in front of Brandonius and one
Also-
in front of... Yeah. Oh, he dropped right when he started saying also. Well, I'm going to have these guys attack. So, let's see. Aquila, one of these guys is going to try to attack you. It has to move and attack. And it is going to miss, I think, both times. What's your physical defense?
12.
Okay, yeah, it misses both times. The other one gets to attack Brandonius both times. Does not roll better than a 9. On
Nice.
4 dice, I just rolled nothing higher than a 6.
As it should be.
Yeah, so, great. Well, they both completely missed all of you guys. They're slow to react and wake up here as you guys are rapidly blitzing your way to this tunnel. Aquila, it's your turn.
Well, so it's just picking. I guess I'll just pick up the bow.
Okay, that's a one-handed action.
Yeah, disengage and then run out.
Awesome. Okay, that sounds good. Aquila is gone. Angus.
Yep, I suppose I'm following.
There's still the rope dart on the ground.
Oh, the rope.
And just as a note, Brandonius has a shiv in one hand now, and the other dagger is in the other hand. So it will take him more actions to pick up more stuff now. He can still do it, but it will take him more actions.
All right, I'll just. So what? Let's see. This is there to there to. Okay, yeah. Partial
I think you
move,
can
do it.
Mm-hmm.
Partial move, disengage, pick up, run back.
Sick. Okay, cool.
Technically, I'm there.
Great. You guys have everything then. Yeah.
How much health does this guy have? Can anyone else see the health, or is
Oh
it?
shoot. No, I keep forgetting to update the
No,
like
I
larger
can't
token
see
here.
anything.
So it is. Should be able to see it now.
Okay.
On just that guy.
Wow.
He's the only guy who's taking damage, but
Yeah, they have way more health than I remember them having.
oh, it did not
Yeah.
show actually. But sorry about that. He's only taken 10 damage. He's not taken any other damage.
Yeah, I thought they had like a total of 20 health or something.
No, they did not. Brandonius, it's your turn.
It'd be cooler if they did.
Well, I will. Is it possible for Natalie's character to move on this diagonal here?
This one, yes. This one, no.
Okay. Then
So
I will
they will have
give
to move
hemorrhage
through
to
that
this
too.
one.
Okay. Same.
Yeah, same thing. 3 levels.
It will take 2 levels this time.
Incredible. And then I run away.
Cool. Great.
Actually, I'll take a dodge action and then I'll run.
Cool. Okay. Well, it's been trying to attack you.
And it has disadvantage.
It missed.
Great.
Great. Phlegathon, your
But I've
turn.
used up its
Alright.
reaction for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, how hard are we trying to fight these things, or are we just?
We have all left.
Going.
Not at all.
Yeah, they've all left. You're the only one still up here.
Oh, okay. Because their tokens are still on the map, so I couldn't tell
Yeah.
if they had like actually left or not.
Yeah, I'm trying not to delete them so that Matt's record capability doesn't go black.
Which I appreciate.
Okay, got it. Makes sense. I didn't know if they were all just like awkwardly hovering around the hole trying to pick it off.
No.
Physically
Makes a
still
lot more
there,
sense.
but mentally very much absent.
Yep.
Okay, leaving.
Let's see. Let's just see if any of these guys still only one summon, and then Brandonius, you want to roll 2d10 just to see? Is that on 2d10? Oof! Wow. Okay. Well, it's a good thing you're gone.
Incredible.
Okay. Great.
The
We are
bleeding
gonna-
only works if I watch it happen.
Yeah, that's creepy. Okay.
I will watch them bleed.
Yeah, right? Okay. Cool. Well, you guys dump out into an empty stucco bathhouse. And as you guys stand here, you roll me perception checks, everybody.
Perception's courage, right?
It is, yes.
Darn, I lose so many advantages.
This is why you don't change builds.
No, this is fun.
Okay.
So sight would be
oops, that should be a
applicable
plus.
here, right?
It would be for sure.
Sorry, Connor, that should be a 15. I just lost I lost advantage, but I still get the +4.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, Brandonius, you fall out here, having just dodged the attack from this thing. You're covered in slime. You roll down to this pit. You end up facing the butt of Angus. You don't see a lot. It's dark. The torchlight is flickering that Phlegathon carries. Phlegathon, you come out right next to a large, gelatinous-looking fungus sprouting up out of the corner of this bathhouse. It vaguely glitters in the light of your torch, but otherwise you see mainly marble plastered stucco. So you see a marble facade over these stucco walls, from which this fungus is bursting.
Okay.
Angus, you see something similar. Both of you can see, I believe, only this small region around you. It's pitch black otherwise in this chamber here. Maya, this is a site specifically for Aquila.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say you see the edge of rubble off to the northwest in the distance of the darkness from the torchlight. But there's not much else here immediately applicable for you guys. And none of you hear anything except for the dripping of water somewhere off in the distance. Not quite like somebody left the faucet on. More like this is a very dank place. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right. No torch.
Yeah. So, you guys are free to
And we
move.
should
You're not
probably
in
distribute
combat.
the daggers, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have any? So we have 5 daggers, and how many things can you have combat ready at a time?
3.
By default, it is 3, and that includes
Yeah,
the things that
I'm
you
aware of.
start holding in your hand.
I'm aware of that. I'm just asking because there's an ability you can get as the Blade Dancer that increases that.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering if you have that.
Is that the carry a dagger in your teeth ability?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how about we
Okay.
each take? So one of us can take 3 daggers, the others can take 2 daggers and a shiv, right? So do you want? Would you rather have 3 daggers or dagger and a shiv? Do you plan to throw them at all?
I
do
do not.
not.
In fact, I'm gonna get the hand axe from the Aku Aku once we have it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If there's an extra shiv, could I have it?
I hand you a shiv.
Much
So
appreciated.
I have 3
Hold first or
daggers.
handle first?
You have 2 daggers and a shiv, and then there's a shiv that's going to.
I take the shiv back.
Yeah.
I hand you a dagger.
As you guys are doing this, you hear a light whooping noise,
Whoop whoop.
and
Nope.
something
It's
comes
the sound
running
of the
out of the
police.
darkness. If I can get it to work. There we go. Okay, and it comes running out. Can you see this?
Yes.
Tragically.
Great. And it is going to attack Angus.
Real quick, did I get handed the torch earlier when I was asking for it or no?
Quote unquote asking for it via text only.
Yeah.
Both in character and because I was eating.
I was like, how long is this bit gonna go on for? Because it's gonna get real frustrating real quick.
So very funny.
It was so you didn't have to hear me chew, but also it was like funny in character for a moment.
You take 6 damage, Angus, and then it
Wait,
runs off.
Did you have to roll? No, I don't. Was it a roll against my PD, or was it like a melee attack? Oh, then I'll take a D8 off of that.
Okay.
Or
What's your
off the
physical
to
defense? What's your physical defense?
It is 12.
Then it will still hit.
Oh,
You will still lose 6 HP, and then I want initiative.
bullshit.
This you guys hate this fruit.
Because it's entirely bullshit and you know it.
It's entirely bullshit. Fair.
Every part of it.
Fair.
You're telling me he rolled a 19
Or higher.
or higher?
Yep. Higher.
He
I
rolled a
didn't tell you.
30.
Okay, so we get Legathon, and you guys have fought these before, so I'm just gonna add the turn in here. After Phlegathon, and then Brandonius, and then Angus, and where's Aquila in here? I don't think I have a roll for Aquila yet for turn.
Maya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need
Aging
initiative.
Maya.
Yes. But the turn order doesn't say it's my turn. I'm confused. What?
I need an initiative roll from you.
Oh, initiative. Oh, I thought we. Okay, got it. Yeah. And since its trade check is 23,
Nailed
yippee.
Okay,
I
well then it is
rolled a
immediately,
1 and a 19.
it is immediately your turn. Yeah. Aquila, you just saw what looked like a fungal-looking wolf dart out of the darkness, bite onto Angus, and then disappear as soon as it appeared.
So it ran out and then ran back. So I'm going to move up to next to Angus, and then I am going to. I mean, I cannot see this thing. Oh, I can see it actually. Now that I moved there.
Yeah, I had to move the torch too, so perfect. Cool. Yeah, you can see just the vague outline of it. It will be dim.
So I can move 20 more to get to, like, here, and I'm close enough to attack it now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's one move action, and then I can use artery strike once. So need to make finesse check.
Against how many levels? 3?
It's just 2 because it's proficiency.
Okay. Sounds good. And it's finesse checks.
Yes.
Okay. What's the check DC?
It is 13.
Mm-hmm. It nimbly dodges just away from your blade. So you make no
Okay,
contact.
I was assuming that these are probably finesse, and that confirms it to me. So
Yeah.
now I'm going to attack.
Great.
I'm gonna slash at it with my dagger. It's not a shiv, it's a dagger.
13 hits. You do hit.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And
Okay.
7 damage.
Cool. Phlegethon's turn.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cannot
13 does
see
not
it.
hit because it's in dim lighting. So
What does that do?
It gives it +2 to defense. So
Okay.
dim lighting means that you get -2 to hit effectively. Oh, it's -3. Sorry. So -3 to hit when you're in dim lighting. So because it's so dark where you are trying to attack it, you get -3 to hit. But it is still Phlegethon's turn.
Okay, I cannot see anything right now in terms of enemies, so I'm going to move first.
Okay. You do hear the sounds of Aquila fighting.
Yeah, I can see it now, sort of. So I'm going to attack from here.
Got it. Okay. Even a mental attack, you will get -3 to hit, just as a heads up.
Okay.
But a -3 is enough on that.
Really?
Yeah.
You are
Okay.
okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I added 3, so subtracted 3.
Yeah.
My bad.
I was going to say, I was like a 6 hitting?
Just being a little dummy over here. Sorry about that. No, that misses. You've moved. You've attacked. You have 1 more AP.
2, because it's the first round of combat.
Mm-hmm.
So I can attack again. Maybe. Hopefully. Or not.
Still misses. It is now the Slick Wolf's turn. It is. Let's see.
We're really digging for the bottom here, guys.
I think the best thing for it to try to do is hit Aquila. And Aquila, your physical defense is 3 or 12. I mean, sorry.
It is 12, yes.
Okay, so
No,
it will
it's a
hit.
3. No.
It
So
will
how
hit
much?
you for only 4 damage. It hits you for 4 damage.
Okay, that's not.
And as that, it will.
Actually, by the way, my health should be higher. I have 46 health because I'm a human now.
Oh,
So
cool. Okay, I will change.
I can adjust my max health myself.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I'm just letting you know why I'm changing it.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Well, then it's gonna run off. Kind of scurrying off into the darkness to the best of its ability over here. I think that actually might work. Yeah. Scurries off into the darkness after attacking you, Aquila. And then it's Brandonius' turn. Well, Brandonius, you run right up to it.
I do. I run forward, see it, and then kind of bend towards it.
Cool.
And I get there, and I will attempt to give it 3 levels of hemorrhage. Finesse
Okay.
checks DC 13.
Okay. It does not take any.
Boo. I attempt to stab it.
Might work better.
You critically hit.
Great. So remind me, can I do base damage and rend, or is it just rend?
You cannot rend this creature because it has no armor that can be rended.
Great. I just do total of I guess 6 damage to it.
Cool. Okay. Just so you know, in the future, though, when you can choose to rend, you may choose. When you choose to rend, you do still roll your regular damage. You just
Great.
don't max it.
Oh my god, that was only 6. Oh god, these things are so tough.
Angus, your turn.
But they run away from us. I mean, we don't know that, but we know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. It's 1 square further than I can get to. Move action.
It's so good at running.
So am I.
Well, I guess I'll just move
whimpers.
here then.
Cool. Okay, it's now surrounded. When you say so am I, it does whimper. Aquila, it is your turn again. We rolled back to the top. It is surrounded now.
Yippee.
So you get a -3 to hit, and then it has a -4 to its physical defense.
Do we still have -3 to hit? Is this still dim lighting?
Oh, not right now. Sorry, you're right. Good call. It's harder to see on the GM map because it just shows everything. I don't see the torchlight effect that you guys see.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, no, it's bright lighting for
If I
everything
forget
now.
that, let me know because you're right. Number.
I'm going to move here and slash. So
Have at it. Great.
Get got.
Those both hit handily.
I'm just gonna roll them together.
Okay. Okay, 14 damage. Cool. That sounds good. That was 2 attacks, so I think that's the end of your turn. Is that right?
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, then we go to Phlegathon.
All right. I mean, I'm just gonna attack it. Hopefully.
Cool.
Not that I've been very successful at that so far.
Well,
You
I'm
hit.
surrounded now.
Yeah. It is a wild fey, by the way. Nobody has wild fey knowledge, do they?
Nope.
No.
Hold on. I have
I'm a
I have
polyglot.
astrological. That doesn't count, right?
Astrological does demons, not wild fey.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So no, nothing.
Cool. Okay. That was 1 hit. That's another hit. Wolf on the damage, but you do hit both times. And then it's the Sick Wolf's turn. It is surrounded. Not great. I think... oh, gosh. It is going to run up. It's going to not disengage. So all 3 of you get attacks of opportunity. It is going to run up to Phlegathon. And it is going to attempt to attack Phlegathon. Phlegathon, what is your physical defense?
It
Oh, by the way, check
Well-
my attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you critically hit it with your attack.
And I
opportunity.
have an attack of opportunity because it moves within.
Also, it
I-
missed.
Wow,
Okay, well, I
that was
still have an attack of
pathetic.
opportunity.
Okay.
It takes 10 damage.
Okay, cool. This has gone well. This has gone really badly for it too, because if it had hit, it has like a chain ability where it could have done something else, and it did
Yeah,
not
it doesn't
get
get to run away now that it.
It doesn't get
missed.
it doesn't get to run away because it missed. Yes.
So we had a
So
24, a 21,
this just
and a 6 and a
went
5.
so badly for this thing. Okay, I got Phlegathon's damage. I got Aquila's damage. Brandonius, I have not gotten your damage, and Angus.
That
you
was that
missed.
5.
Okay, cool. Angus, you missed. And it whimpers at your feet, Phlegathon, and it is Brandonius' turn.
Incredible.
Stop making me
think-
feel bad for this thing.
I take a
It whimpers
mere
in like an
10 feet of
evil,
movement.
like inconsolably malice way, where it's pure hate all the way down. Okay, Brandonis, that does still miss.
Even with surrounded.
Yes.
Boo.
You do not have a soldier on your team anymore. Never mind.
I will. Go ahead. I'm still gonna try to give it hemorrhage, just hoping that it fails.
Okay.
So 3 levels, DC 13 finesse.
Okay. It failed once, so it does take 1 level.
Take that.
Cool. And then Angus, your turn.
All right.
It's a bad day for this. Slick wolf.
I will, since it seems pretty finessey, I have half a mind just to try and beat the ever-loving crap out of it.
Okay. It doesn't have a lot of health left, so beating the crap out of it is not a bad strategy.
Yeah, so what, I'm a D20 plus 4. Let's get back to the right display.
It doesn't have a lot of health, and it's surrounded.
Yeah. Alright, D20 plus 4.
Hits.
Cool. This will be more damage than Brandonius' dagger, I believe.
I think that's right. I think your base is a D8 plus 2.
Wow, never mind. A 1 is not...
Is it a D6 or is it a D8?
Just
check
is...
Thug Fist.
Let me double check.
I thought Thug Fists are extra, but I can't remember if that puts them into the D6 or the D8 range.
I thought it went from... it was a D6.
Yeah, it is. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Well,
That's one attack.
Try it
Move,
again.
You can do it again. Yeah. Still hits.
There we go. All right.
Better. Cool. Aquila, it's your turn.
Well, we were all over there, and then the wolf moved, and then we all moved to the wolf, so now I'm going to move over to the wolf here. This is really cramping my whole thing of being a glide step and using my glide step abilities.
Oh, yeah. The next combat might solve that.
Okay.
That hits.
Okay.
Because it's surrounded.
Oof. I'm going to attack again.
Cool.
With my other arm.
That still hits.
No, that should be plus 4. Yeah, so that would hit even more.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's dead. It's dead.
Nice.
It's dead. You end combat. Yeah. Great. You guys stand in this lighting. You've beaten to death this strange fungal wolf, and combat is over. You're free to, yeah. It sort of begins dissolving right away into like a pool of fungus. There's only the one wolf. There's no other strange things here, and so you are back in this empty chamber. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
You're free to explore as you go
There's
around. Tony has your only
goopy
torch.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the weird goopy
Oh,
stuff.
I need to come with, otherwise I'm gonna be left in the dark.
Mm-hmm. The weird goopy stuff is additional fungus, massive like mushrooms and.
I'm
those
gonna
strange
stare at it real hard.
Okay.
Can I roll religious rites to see if it's relevant to anything?
Absolutely on religious rights, and then. Oh, you're staring at it real hard. How hard are you thinking? Can you roll me a wiles check? Wait, Maya, is this 29 your wiles check?
That is my perception.
Oh, cool, awesome.
Sight,
Okay.
perception sight.
Got it. So give me a wiles check as well, but from the sight, there are small little like glittering golden spores moving through this thing.
So this is just a flat wiles check.
Yes. They don't bioluminesce. They simply move throughout this blue fungus. Nothing changes as you sit there thinking at it. But they're large, glittery fungi in this chamber here. And does anybody have wilderness by chance?
I did, and then I got rid of it because I never used it.
Oh, darn. Okay. Sorry to hear that. For future character note, wilderness will be applicable here. From a religion check, Phlegathon, is that base religion or is that including astrological lore? Or...
Specifically religious rites.
Religious rites, right? Okay. Funguses most commonly come up with either the goddess Ephera, which is the goddess of death, or no, she's the main one. Ephera's funguses are stereotypically red mushrooms with little white spots, though. Think Super Mario. And so these funguses don't really match anything you would typically use in a religious rite or indeed know about. But they are growing out of the walls and stucco itself here as though they're reaching up to spore. You know, funguses will spore, and they're not photosynthetics. They don't require light. But these are exceptionally large, right? They're much larger than you guys are, which makes them weird for a fungus. But I wouldn't say you'd get anything about that would be indicative of their use in a religious rite.
Okay.
Yeah. There is a doorway you can barely make out from Brandonius's lighting right up here.
Well, I mean,
Let's go.
yippee!
Cool.
I don't remember what happened last time we went this way. So, ignorance is bliss.
Oh,
additional
look,
funguses.
a pool.
You do see a
Oh,
pool
we left
of
behind.
jet black water.
Oh no.
I walk out.
Oh, this fight! I remember this fight.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the funny fight in the pool fight.
Yep. Brandonius, you look in, and there is two little glittering, glowing eyes appear. And a wide grin crops out, and he goes, "Oh, hello. I haven't seen anybody down this hall in a long time."
I shrug.
Well, I am the Aku Aku. I am here to provide some sense of justice, he says confusedly. And there's like a glitch in the air, and there's a pile of your bags, and all of your stuff is deposited onto the edge of the shelf here.
I immediately begin rummaging through that and ignoring the Aku Aku.
He stops talking immediately, so he's done.
He doesn't want to talk.
All right. Yeah. Is
Yeah,
there an
yeah.
So is there armor I can grab?
Yeah, all of your equipment is here. So,
Okay,
Pull it
So-
up. It's in here somewhere. Party supply.
I have a question about armor.
Yeah.
So leather armor considered, or in cloth armor, they're considered light armor, right?
Cloth is light, leather is medium. So
Okay.
if you are a blade dancer, you cannot wear the leather armor.
Yes.
A thug
So-
can.
If someone can give me a set of cloth armor.
Yeah. There's 2 cloth and 1 leather.
I feel like the two of us can wear cloth and we can give Angus
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
leather
I would love a leather smolder set.
and the helmet.
Okay. So, cloth
Oh,
is
actually, I could take
what
a
is
helmet too. I can get beefy.
Mm-hmm.
But I have the hand axe, just for the record, and I can hold the torch in the other hand.
Cool. Okay.
Nice.
Do you want multiple torches, or are you going to be the only one to hold that? In this, because you guys are in pitch black, but you do now have additional torches.
Is there torches down the pants?
I'll hold one torch in my pants, just in case.
Okay.
To back up.
Add it to your combat ready item list.
Incredible.
And then, great. Okay, so Brandonius is still the only person with torches, but you're able to distribute out the rest of the armor, looks like.
Yeah, and I mean, the good news is, everyone, that I can
Sheet might have this
just...
calculated
I'm
wrong.
going to be in the middle of the combat, so I can just create light there. So it shouldn't be too bad.
Mm-hmm. Great. Yeah, you get all your equipment.
MD
And I can
plus-
reposition with ease.
Okay, this is calculated.
You also get a scroll. I will note the scroll has no mention of this place whatsoever. Yeah.
And then mental is 10 plus courage.
Yeah,
plus
also,
armor.
I am literate if you guys want me to write.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the
Do we
official
want
scroll
that
person.
kind of chaos in our scroll? Okay, guess we're doing it.
Fine,
Hey,
fine, you can
Orin
do it,
already did
Natalie.
No, you can do it. A break would be. I'm fine with a break from it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I just need to pull up the scroll now. The scroll.
Cool.
So,
I am good.
my character is going to have like typewriter handwriting.
That sounds good. Okay. You guys stand here at the edge of the Aku Aku pool. If you'd like to ask him any questions, you're welcome to. Congratulations on finding him. What would you guys like to do next?
I begin walking to the north.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. You're
Can
taking
you
the torch with you.
can
Do the rest
you
of you-
move them along with me? Because I'm currently doing notes for what we've encountered so far.
Sure, I can do that. I'll keep you up with Brandonius here.
Great. And I'm just gonna wander around that corner and like
Cool.
Up and to the right, basically.
Cool. Sounds good.
Alright.
Great.
Oh, there is a light down here though. It looks like.
That's a mistake. Give me 1 sec.
No!
Why is that?
I
Weird.
think we dropped a torch in our previous fight.
Okay, got it. That should not be there. So, removed.
Oh.
Cool.
All right. I wander up here into this room.
Okay.
I
Um,
gesture to the left. There's a door.
Yeah, there's a door up here. Yeah. Great.
Anything interesting about this door before I touch it?
Roll me perception. I'm not gonna bother.
It's
Don't bother.
unusually
It is.
door-shaped.
It's a closed.
It's perfectly rectangular.
It's a mildew-filled, rotten door that appears. Just pulling it up here. Okay.
I would
Yeah,
like to hack
it's
it
just
down
a-
with my handsaw.
Great. You bang on the door. Roll me a strength check on the door.
Power?
Yeah, power. Sorry. Okay. You smash in the door. You deal a not insignificant amount of damage to the door. You splinter it about halfway through.
How
You
much
then
HP does the
hear
door have?
a squelching sound behind you as you make that loud noise.
I wander back this way.
Okay. Not from the side of the door, from behind you, like as you're
Yeah.
banging on.
I'm wandering
cool.
this way.
Great. Okay, cool. Well, go ahead and pause. Let's go ahead and pause here. Why don't we do this in initiative order?
So we went up.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm just
Um,
trying to keep track for map stuff.
No, absolutely good. Brandonius is 22 your initiative.
Yes.
Okay, I will take initiative from everybody else as well. And then...
Also, Natalie, if you look, my scroll notes are very sensible so far.
I
So
trust
far.
you. I'm just going to make fun of you.
Okay, let's see. So we got Phlegathon, Angus, just need, yep, and I see it type it. So, okay. Aquila, let's see. Aquila and Brandonius, you probably both have the same finesse. I'm going to roll a d2 between the two of you to decide who goes first, unless one of you want to do it.
I probably should go first because I have the light.
That makes sense. Aquila, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, Brandonius, you go first.
Great. I continue exploring for the squelching. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still don't see anything.
Nope. It sounds like it's coming from the south of you now. Yep, through this doorway.
Right.
Here.
I moved to here, and I would like to prepare an action that if something comes within 10 feet of me, I will retreat to my allies.
Okay. Great. That sounds great. Aquila, it's your turn.
So this is like a drop off into a gardeny bit, right? What I'm looking at?
That is up here.
Yeah.
This is a pool around the edge of
Okay.
this room. So there's like
Got
a little
it.
ledge here
Pool
about
of
your waist
murky
height,
green.
and then
Got it.
just green,
Right.
disgusting water.
Could be good. You don't know.
It might be
It's
nice.
not.
Might be really tasty.
It looks like every.
Could be
hot
like
tub
melon
ever.
Kool-Aid.
Okay. So, I mean, I think I will follow behind Brandonius and kind of seeing his hesitance to back off will like kind of copy that action.
Cool.
Just kind of move in as a group.
Okay. Sounds great. Angus, then it's your turn.
Well, same deal.
Cool.
Prepping the action and everything. Or I'm probably gonna attack if someone gets close, I guess.
Okay. And then Phlegathon.
All right, I am moving up, and I will also prep an attack if something moves in within my range at all. So within 60 feet.
Okay. Cool. That sounds good. You hear an immense amount of squelching from the room beyond you, as though like just this like oozing fleshy sound, something gelatinous from beyond the room ahead of you. And that's it. Brandonius, it's your turn again.
Okay. I do the same thing. I wander down this away to here. Actually, I don't have to get all the way to here, I guess.
Yeah, you do not have to get that far.
Man.
You get into the doorway,
okay.
and at the edge of your light, you see oh gosh, what happened? Oh, I switched layers. You see two about human-sized gels, like gelatinous green blobs that both begin mindlessly oozing towards you. Go ahead and
Excellent.
change that music.
Go ooze.
Oh, no.
And with my remaining, I can't quite get far enough, so I'm just gonna wait here. But the first thing that comes up to me, I would like to attempt to give 3 levels of hemorrhage with an artery strike.
Great. Yeah, let's see if that
Oh,
works.
please point to the
okay.
artery in this thing.
Yeah.
It could leak fluid. I don't.
Great. That sounds good. Okay.
Well, in a
Cool.
way, we're all just water balloons full of sticks, and if you poke us, we
Aquila,
get
it's your turn.
Well, I see a narrow shimmer of light, so I'm going to. Let's see. Oh, so we're in combat now, right?
Yes.
So earlier we're just doing things in initiative order, and now we're actually properly in combat, correct?
As of Brandonius making light, yes, that is exactly right.
Okay. So I have running start, so I get to move half my speed.
Awesome. Yeah, go for it.
35. So does that round up or down?
What does it say? What ability is it? Running start?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't say. Let's do round it up.
Okay.
I'm going to add that to the PHP right now.
Yeah, I can make it to like there. So that's just for free. Oh, it's Hell's Gels. Lovely. Lovely.
It's the gels.
Hell's
love.
Gels. Okay, so that wasn't even an action, so now
Yep.
I can.
I kind of like the idea of prepping the approach nuke.
I feel like it's a bad idea to just run at one and slash at it. However, I'm not sure what else my character would do. So I think I'm going to run forward,
Okay.
splash at it once, and then dodge.
Great. It is in dim lighting. So it will. You do get -3 on your to hit.
I mean, I can see it pretty well from.
Yeah, it's meant to
Brandonius'
be. I don't know
light.
if you can see. It's if it's in. There's the 15 feet. Torches.
Yeah,
get
I
15
see
feet
the
of bright
bright
light
versus
and then
darker. Yeah.
15 feet of dim. That's the intent there. Yeah. So that's -3 to hit. That will miss.
Okay. Well, I'm dodging with my last action.
Cool. That sounds good. Angus, your turn.
I'm gonna do the Brandonius thing.
Okay.
I guess I'm not gonna prep. I'm gonna prep a harm, actually, not a melee attack.
Okay.
Or,
That sounds good.
Crap, no, I have to prep pin and then.
I'll just wave you on because like, if Aquila's up there, they're all gonna go to him. So
yeah, hold on. So that's.
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
start
check-
my turn.
yeah.
I don't want to start my turn by just getting whacked, or my start my next
I
turn
like-
by just getting whacked.
I like the number of old men token that we have here is steadily growing. We need to do a party of exclusively like old men.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Hector
no, I have my
conquering
free- I have
roads.
my
Old man shuffleboard got arrested and
All right,
Now
I
they're
will
all
do
here.
this, and then
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, the euchre club.
Yeah. Sounds good. Phlegathon, it's your turn.
I once again cannot see what's happening, so I'm gonna move first.
Yep. Cool.
We're gonna move towards Brandonius and hope that that's okay.
Yep.
And so I'm going to then use Forbidden Web against the two Hell Shells.
Okay. That sounds good.
Euchre, I hardly know her.
That will hit. For 10 damage against the one that's surrounded.
That was not the
Oh, that's-
damage, that's the other.
That's right. Okay, so the first one hits. The second one hits the surrounded one. So they both hit.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay. And then second damage. Cool. Gel's turns.
Ouchie
They're
time.
not on the combat turn tracker.
They're hidden. Sorry. Let me layer, token layer. There we go. Okay. So the first thing that's going to happen is that more Hell Gels are going to come in and then assimilate with these gels. So these are going to go to...
Oh no.
Yep. Wait.
Assimilate. Assimilate.
And that goes to 4. This gets dropped. And then this guy, I'm going to delete these two. And drop this guy and then max his health because he hasn't taken any damage. Okay, so that's the first thing that happens.
Hey, but the ones who made up him took damage.
Then the next thing... No, those are the ones on the left. Oh, no, this guy's taken 4. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry. You're right. Then this one is going to... attempt to absorb... I think Aquila. Aquila... make a finesse check against 4 levels of Wrestle Pin.
So does WrestlePin mean I would do anything differently?
Just pin. Wrestle
Okay.
Pin is a unique indicator. Basically means it can't move away from you while it's giving it to you.
Okay. Got it. That makes sense.
Is it attempting to grab us?
It's attempting to grab Aquila right now.
Excellent. That's made with 1x disadvantage from Agile Dance.
Agile Dance. Let me see.
Potentially.
You can make a grab attack of opportunity on you. Ah, I see. No.
Well, it's not
grab-
reaction. It's not reaction. It's an action.
Yeah. Yeah. Grab is specifically stop you when you're trying to run away from. So, okay. But you did freaking nail that. Let's see if you take any levels. No, you don't. You take 0 levels of pin. Oh my gosh. A Blade Dancer party is so good for these things. This one is going to move up, surround you, and attempt to attack you, which is the best it can do.
He's not
And I have my dodge I can use.
You're not surrounded. That's true.
Yeah.
No, you're surrounded by this corner, and this one. That's surround.
Yeah, I am surrounded.
Yeah, you are surrounded. It will attempt to surround you, and you still have a dodge. So let's see. Let's have it try to hit. It misses. You don't even need the dodge. So yeah, they did nothing.
Natalie, did you have a prep? Did you prep an attack? Would that go off? Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind. That should have been.
I mean, in case that's relevant, that's my dodge, but it doesn't
You-
sound like it is.
It does not matter, and we go to Brandonius with the oozes large but unable to actually affect anything.
Excellent. Tis I. I will begin by taking a 5-foot boost to my artery strike.
Cool.
Do these look particularly finessey?
Oh, artery strike is 2 levels or 3?
3 for me.
Okay, cool. They do not appear very finessey now.
Oh, sick.
What's your check DC?
13.
13. It takes 1 level.
Great. I will then also need both of them to make a finesse check, as I skipping stones through both of them.
Okay. They both fail.
Incredible. They take 1 and 6 damage.
Okay, great. Cool. Great. Aquila, your turn.
Well,
If you could fight
finally,
just
I can
here,
do the
then they
thing
both
I'm
be
designed to
surrounded.
do.
Oh, right.
So I'm going to disengage. Then I'm going to attack the health gels directly below me.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. And as a boost to that, I'm 5-foot adjusting. So
Okay.
after it hits, so I'm overall damage.
Okay.
And the
And
gels
then
didn't
I'll-
split when I did damage to them.
They do not split.
And then I'll adjust to here and roll another attack.
Okay. That definitely hits. And that's another 10 damage. Nice. Okay. Cool. Angus, your turn. Wait, is that your turn? Just checking, Aquila, is that the end of
Yeah,
yours?
that's because I disengaged and attacked twice.
Cool. Okay. Angus.
Let's try to give it wrestle pin.
Okay. Is it
do-
finesse checks against that?
It's finesse. It's 1 finesse check, and I have high wrestle, so I can give wrestle pin to things bigger than me without any like adverse effects.
It fails.
Sweet. So it's gonna take a level of pin, which I'm going to immediately then try to capitalize on with harm. So make another finesse check. 1 sec. I think. Do I have a thing I can do here? Yeah, just make a finesse check.
It fails.
Sweet. So, to this, we're gonna do the Tangled Harm Strength of Giants boost, or the boost, and then I have a passive that boosts it again.
Right.
So it's gonna go from a D10 to 2D8 worth of damage.
Cool. And it loses its harm when it's
Yep.
pin when that happens, yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, great.
And then I have
11
I have one more AP,
Sweet.
and I think we're gonna mash with face.
Awesome. Rolled it.
That didn't work. Yep.
That misses.
Ah well.
Okay. Phlegathon.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna just attack the one that's here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna deal with that one right now.
That will hit.
Oh, great.
Six damage. Awesome. Okay. That will still hit. For another 5. Cool. Sounds good. Hell Gels. Immediately, one of these will take D10 of damage from Brandonius. Nice. Okay. Well, the first thing they're going to do is merge into one Uber Ooze. when they do, let's see, that's 2 of 5. So much math for this monster.
Whose fault
You
is
seem
that,
to like
Connor?
designing monsters that require a lot of math.
I don't make the monsters here. Just as a reminder, Aquila. As that happens,
I just
please.
get subsumed.
No. Roll me a finesse check as the subsumption slams against you hard.
So this is just not like against levels of a condition. This is just a single check, right?
Correct. One finesse check is all you need. Okay. You are going to take. Let's see. You're going to take 33 damage as it slams into you. Yep. Wait. Hold up. X is your gel number. Yeah, 33 damage. As it slams into you, you get pushed. Yep, slammed back against the wall as it does that, as it subsumes up here. And then it is going to move direct to try to consume Angus. It just leaves Aquila and Brandonius' attack of opportunity range.
Okay, so I mean, I guess I'll attack of opportunity it.
Yeah, you both get that. You both hit. Okay, that's 14 damage. Cool. And then Angus, I need you to roll me finesse checks against 8 levels of pin.
You were kidding me.
I'm not kidding you. However, I do feel like this 8d8 damage is too high. I'm gonna make it 8d6 instead. Aquila.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reduce the damage you just took because that was crazy. Take 23.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8d8 on average will kill any given player.
For sure. Yeah. So take yeah. So
And you're like, why don't they come down this way?
take 23 instead. Let me check something. No, Anthony. Let's see.
Take 3.
You take 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you take 3. 3 levels of pin. And then it subsumes you. And I think that's his whole turn. So you have 3 levels of pin, and you are inside of the gel. And it is
So
Brandonius'
what is
turn.
my new damage?
It was 23 instead of 33, so gain back 10 HP.
Okay. Thank you very much.
For sure.
All right. Well, guess I'll die.
But you got the bow.
He's just one creature, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's the worst. Okay. Well, I guess I'll try to artery strike it again.
Great. So it rolls against 3 levels.
Yes.
It takes 2.
Great. And
So
I will
is it-
stab it.
The bigger it gets, the worse it should get at finesse, right?
That makes sense.
If this
Am
was
I-
a mirror
Theoretically.
world,
Am I flanking, given that Angus is inside of it?
any line you draw between Brandonius and I does cross through the gels.
I'll take it. Yeah, sure.
I deal 5 more damage.
5 damage. Great. Okay. Aquila, your turn.
So my turn.
I feel like there should
It
be
just-
a skull here.
There is not.
My build is designed for multiple people and multiple targets. This is not really multiple targets. So,
Sorry. I just messaged Anthony. I think something about this is a little OP, and he responds, "Yeah, I'm reading it now and wondering what I was thinking."
okay.
Oh.
So I'm going to use bleed step, which is an arrangement point ability where I'll exhaust an arm and a leg, and I can move up to my speed, and every enemy I pass by suffers has to make a finesse check against hemorrhage.
So, unfortunately, this creature already has 2 levels of hemorrhage, and you cannot give something a condition it already has.
Drat. So I'm not going to do that then.
Okay.
I am going to 5-foot adjust towards it
Cool.
and strike.
Sounds great. You hit? Oh, wait. No, that
See, I'm
misses.
like,
Sorry.
I don't think that hits.
Yeah.
So then, since it'll refresh my 5-foot adjust because glide steps off 5-foot adjust this way
Cool.
and strike again.
Okay. That will
And
hit because it's surrounded.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so this is
Great. Sounds good. 9 damage. And I believe anything else on your turn?
that's all I can do really.
Okay. So, Matt.
Yeah.
You are inside of the creature. You can't use your arms or your legs. And it's your turn.
Yeah, so we're gonna roll again. We're gonna do a... What's the trait check for getting out of pin?
Finesse.
Finesse. Sweet. Oh, it's 2D 20, KH1, +4.
Absolutely, you lose 1. So you gain access to 1 arm.
Alright, I will actually go ahead as a reaction, or not as a reaction, as a boost, Mending Wards. It decreases by another extra level.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, sounds good. So you have both your arms.
Yep. And given that I have both of my arms, I am... Can I wrestle something that I'm inside of?
You can, yeah, you can get something pin if you have pin. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make a finesse check?
Alright, I would like you to make a finesse check.
Okay,
I would also like you, if you do pass, to explain how exactly that makes any sense.
Yeah, so I rolled a nat 20. So I'm gonna say that you look around and you realize there's nothing to grab onto inside of this ooze. As when you
It's
go
just
to do that,
ooze.
it's just ooze. So what do you grab on to in it? Like, what are you supposed to touch? You know?
That's up to you're supposed to figure that one out. You're the one who let me try to wrestle it.
I'd let you try.
There's gotta be stuff in the ooze, right?
There are
There's
there are
just
about
a
8
chair floating next to me.
yeah, there are about 8 little glowy orbs and a chair floating next to you. I'll take the chair. You do not successfully pin it.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna try to... Now I'm gonna try to punch. I would also like you to explain how in the world I miss if I miss. Alright, good. We don't need to go down that route.
Yeah.
That'll be...
So specifically, Angus, just as a note, you punch one of the 8 glowy little orbs inside of this ooze with that 19.
Would these be its nards?
They would be its brains or
Yeah, well,
its
okay, that
its
works.
corpular components.
Alright, well, I give one of its brains a mild concussion.
Great, sounds good. We got a Phlegathon, and you'll lose the last pin on the end of your turn. So
Yep.
I have to roll for your random 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Cool. You plop out right here.
Nice.
Whoops. Sorry, went too far. Okay, Phlegathon, your turn.
And hey, it's surrounded again. Oh, never mind, it was already
I'm gonna
It already is.
5-foot adjust into, not that way, this way, into the light a little bit, and then attack.
Okay. Hit. Cool. Hits again. Cool. Okay. Those are your 2 attacks, and we go to Hell's Gels, don't we? The gels have 2 levels of hemorrhage.
Darn right they do.
Okay, cool. So they take another 10 damage, and then their hemorrhage will drop to 1, so they won't lose it. I think the best thing for them to attempt to do.
Do the worst thing for them to attempt to do, please.
I think it's just to attempt to consume, and they're gonna try to consume Brandonius. Brandonius, make me finesse checks against 8 levels of pin. You get +4, so you get 1, 2, 3, 3 levels. No arms or legs. Actually, you move into it, not the other way around. So the torch goes out when you get pulled into it, or you can drop it. Do you have a preference?
I'll just drop it.
Dropping it makes probably more sense. Yeah. Give me 1 sec. Let me drop a torch on the ground here. Where you were. That's too bright, obviously. That's supposed to be.
No, I think it should be that bright. I like being able to see into the other chamber.
Yeah. And then I'm going to drop the lighting that you emanate. And then you are inside of here with 3 levels of pin. And then okay. It is going to give me a power check. It's going to try to crush you inside of it.
Bad things happen.
Bad things happen. You are going to take. You're going to take 26 damage. It remains surrounded, and that is the end of its turn. Can't do anything else. So Brandonius, it is then your turn. You are inside of the thing.
Well, I guess I have to use a body action to try to reduce my pin, or I can't do anything else. +4.
+4. Okay. That is not enough, good sir.
Great. I do it again.
That is definitely enough, good sir.
Great. My pin goes down by 2 as my turn ends.
Yes. Great. Okay.
Very productive.
Aw, man. Connor, when you rolled that nat 20, I could have given you disadvantage.
Oh.
Oops.
Well, all right. Well, we then go to Aquila, your turn. And yeah, great.
Okay, well, I'm going to do a nice little 5-foot step forward and then strike.
Great.
Because it still has pin, so it doesn't make sense.
You can't step forward into it. Or is that your intention?
Wait, no.
No, this time. No, I'm not next to it right now.
One of us needs to refresh our page. Because on my page, it's right next to you.
Okay, because on my page, it was not. On my page, it was down 1.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
Connor, would you say this thing is 1 size larger than us or 2 sizes larger than us?
2 sizes larger.
Then it is absolutely free movement through it.
Free movement. Oh, yeah, but you can't free move through this. It's on
because it's ooze.
Yeah, because it's ooze.
Meh.
I'm going to 5-foot step over here and then attack with a dagger.
Okay. That hits.
And then... Oh, it does. Okay.
Because it's surrounded. And
then I'm going to...
Okay, real quick. It is going to spontaneously break in half here, making 2 oozes.
Where does Brandonius go?
With one of them. Okay, I have to do all this stuff now. Brandonius, can you roll me a 1d2? To determine which one of these you go with. Okay.
So, what prompted it to split?
The damage. And the disclaimer here is that I had... it was supposed to be splitting at less damage than I thought, and Anthony just corrected me. So the threshold is down from what it was before. So it will split more often now, as I fix that. Yeah, okay. And then only one of these guys has hemorrhage, and they both have half the health.
Oh, even
cool.
Better. We can
okay.
Multi-hemorrhage.
Well, Aquila, there are now 2 of them. One of them is surrounded, and from just your first damage there. But I think you've only done 1 attack, so you can do whatever else you'd like to do now.
Hit it again.
Oh yeah. Good again.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll just hit the one close. So I'll 5-foot adjust here. Yeah. And then strike.
That definitely.
Hey.
Nice.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. Great. Is that your whole turn? That was two actions, but you might have another AP.
I mean, I have another AP, but I guess I'll just dodge with it.
Cool. Angus, it's your turn.
Okay, it's still surrounded.
Yep. One of them is.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try to give Pin, make a finesse check.
Cool.
Or wrestle
Sounds
Pin,
good.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. It passes.
I will use a boost to give it disadvantage and make it roll again.
Okay. Love that. It fails, and I'm gonna have to be right back. I just heard a very loud sound, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's actually me breaking into Connor's house. Lovely.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Yo.
Yo.
All right.
Hello.
So you have pinned it.
Yes, and I do want to. So, it having pin doesn't give any sort of bonus to hit. It's just it can't walk.
Yes.
Well then, let's go ahead and try to use up that pin. Go ahead and roll. Well, go ahead and roll another finesse check.
Okay. Fails.
All right, that is. It loses pin, and we're back to a D8 of damage.
2d8.
2d8. And then I'm
Sick.
gonna try to face bash.
Okay. Hits.
That's gonna be a
You smash your head into the jelly.
I do.
You just shove your head into it. It tastes like lemon. I'm just kidding.
I can work.
It's lime.
Why
Tastes like
lemon?
flat
Of course,
Sprite.
it's lime. All right.
It would've
Well,
been lime.
it takes 3 damage.
Cool. Okay, that sounds good.
And
Phlegathon, your
I
turn.
take 1.
All right. I'm gonna just attack. Actually, no. I'll attack both of them.
Okay. Forbidden Web.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was for the top one.
Okay. That will miss.
Gee, really?
Sorry. You want me to not say that when that happens?
No, I don't mind. I'm just very sarcastic, so I provide running commentary to everything.
Yeah, it's entertaining, at least to me.
Cool. No worries.
Yeah,
Okay, sounds good. Well, the second one hits.
Okay, great.
For 8 damage. Cool. Wait, 8 damage. I'm gonna make sure I'm doing this right now. Give me 1 sec. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's not enough. Okay. To split it, I mean.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try again.
Cool. That will hit on both counts. Cool. Okay. Awesome. We go to the gels. One has somebody in it. And you have only 1 level. So I think that one is just going to move up and try to slam Angus.
Is this the same murder slam of doom that hit me?
It is not the same murder slam. That was a function of the 2 of them coming together and like
Yeah, I
slamming
assumed.
outward.
Okay.
Brandonius, what's the 4 for? Oh, that's
Hemorrhage.
the damage. Yes, thank you. The hemorrhage. So, Angus, a couple things happen. The first thing is it is gonna extinguish the torch by rolling over it. So that's all light is gonna go out. Which is bad. Then it will slam into you.
What did it roll?
Well, you want to roll against it?
Yep.
Because you got a 4, right? Or you can roll a d8 against it?
Yep.
Now, what's your physical defense? Because now it'll matter.
My physical defense is 16.
Okay, it misses now.
Cool.
So you do not take 12 damage. The other one is going to try to consume Aquila. Aquila, can you roll me finesse checks against 4 levels of pin?
Heck.
I recognize that it is now.
I'm in the complete dark. Yeah.
You
I was
are
about to
all in
say.
the complete dark because one of them rolled over a torch. There is no light in the room now. And I believe only one of you, which is currently inside of the thing, even has a torch down their pants. Is that
So
right?
this is
Also, wait, Connor,
this
do
is
any
truly.
do the gels have like night sight or something?
Yeah, they're not dependent on sight.
Oh, that sucks.
It's unfair, but it's true. And so, let's see. Okay, Aquila. It will miss. You completely dodge out of the way of its absorption. So you are not consumed by it at all. It will hit you with a slam. for 8 damage. So not a ton there on the damage wise, but that is both of their full turn. We go to Brandonius. Brandonius, you have 1 level of pin. Brandonius?
Oh, I'm here. I guess I try to escape because I. Well, actually, do I take a penalty for not being able to see if I'm still inside of it?
You don't get a penalty on trait checks. You mean to hit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go no.
Excellent. I attempt to give it hemorrhage from inside of it. I just start tearing pieces out of it.
What's your check DC?
13.
Okay, it takes 2 levels of hemorrhage.
Incredible. All right, now I will escape.
Cool.
And escaping is a what type of check?
Finesse.
Oh, well then I should have been rolling.
Advantage. I thought you did. Maybe didn't.
Oops. Oh, well I guess it doesn't matter at all.
Ooh, womp. Okay, well that's your second action. You've got 1 more AP.
I'll go ahead and hit it. Or stab it, I guess.
Great.
Nope.
That will miss as well. Well, you do lose at the end of your turn. Okay.
Yeah, I love being in pitch black darkness, having no idea what is going on.
You slam onto the ground, Brandonius. You guys can hear the sound of Brandonius hitting the ground somewhere with like a wet squelch, but it's sort of muddled up in the other wet squelches. Brandonius, that's the end of your turn. Cool, it is your turn. You are blinded. Blinded means you get disadvantage on all attacks, and you fail any check that requires sight. It does not mean the creature is not surrounded. It is still surrounded. So although you get disadvantage, it's still surrounded.
I mean, I have the issue of I don't know where they are, because I knew where they were. I don't know where they are.
I will say, because it just tried to slam into you.
Yeah.
And it just hit you from the south of you.
Yeah.
So you do know it's vaguely to the southerly direction of you, and the rest of your inability to hit it is based off of the disadvantage. But nominally, what you will need to do is pick a square you think it's in. And you can't see those squares, so just the 3 to the south of you. But you did feel it just hit you from directly below you.
Okay. So I'm going to 5-foot adjust this way.
Okay.
And then attack the square to my diagonal down right.
Cool. Perfect. Roll me a disadvantage to hit.
Okay. This is KL1.
Yep. Let's see. It is surrounded, so that still hits. You hit.
Okay.
9 damage.
Okay, and then I'll shift back the other way, and you should remove my dodge I shouldn't have anymore.
Cool. I'll remove it. Still your turn?
Yeah, and then I'll attack again at the same square target, the one directly below me, because
Cool.
I hit it there, so...
Yeah, for sure. It's like playing Battleship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Great, you hit.
I mean, you're even calling it out like it is. It's like, oh, you hit.
Ridiculous.
No, you missed.
Okay. Angus, we go to
well,
you. I need you to tell me where you think the ooze is.
am I gonna get disadvantage on it having to roll against pin?
No.
Because like I can touch it.
As long as you pick the right square. No.
All right.
You're just gonna grab out in that direction, and it has to. Make a check.
I do want to assume it's the one up and one to the right.
Okay. One up and one to the right. Okay, great. You're gonna try to grab it.
Yep. Roll against finesse.
Okay. Just one level.
Yeah.
Thinking fails.
Cool. Then we'll do the same thing.
Okay. that's me. That's what you mean. It passes that time.
Okay, so it still has a level of pin at least.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I guess I can headbutt.
Mm-hmm.
I do have disadvantage, though.
You ram your head into air.
Nice. Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
well, it has pin at least, but that's my turn.
It does have pin. Phlegethon, your turn. I need you truly, in a way that no other player has to, play Battleship. Because you're not next to it, so I need you to tell me about where you think it is. If you can ping that space.
Well, hold on. So I'm using a mental attack. Do I have any sense of where it is because I'm like trying to mentally
No, you still have to see the things you're attacking, so you still have to guess.
Okay, I'm gonna guess here.
Okay, left or right? Because you pinged a line between two squares.
Right.
Okay, great. Roll to hit with 1x disadvantage, because you did pick a square. You picked the right square.
So just make sure you can pick that square again.
Yeah.
Oh, there is an advantage now to me giving pin and then not removing it for damage, so they can't. The battleships can't move.
Yeah, it can't move now. Yeah, it's right. Angus, Phlegethon, that hits. Wow, I should have more blinded combats, you guys. Sorry.
No,
I roll a
you
nat 20,
shouldn't.
but I can't use it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
So I have a question. Is there any way to light a new torch?
Yeah, you have one combat ready. You can pull it out.
Yeah,
and light
but
it
like,
as an
can
action.
we actually light it?
You can light it as you can pull it out and light it as one action.
Oh.
Okay, we don't have to have anything to light it. Like it just.
No,
Combust?
It comes with a striker.
It comes with a striker, and the assumption is you can light it and pull it out in one action, which is a little bit fake. But if you would like us not to break the illusion of reality there, I can have it take about a minute and like a lot of effort with flint and steel.
And like you lose like a bunch of random tinders of wood and such.
Yeah, exactly. You have to blow at it for a while. But Brandonius, the one trick is nobody else has a combat ready torch.
Chance it immediately goes out after.
Yeah. So nobody here has a combat ready torch but Brandonius. But Phlegethon, you did hit with your first attack. You may do it again.
Okay, I am attacking the exact same spot.
Nice. Cool. Great. Sounds good. Disadvantage attack still.
On it again.
Hits. Okay. Cool. Health gels. We got the gels. One of them starts with 2 levels of hemorrhage. If you could roll 2d10, Brandon.
Say what?
If you could roll 2d10 damage for the hemorrhage.
Oh. Forgot I did that.
Nice. Okay, cool. Great. That's actually enough for it to split.
Oh boy.
It takes so much damage it splits into pieces. It's good for you. It's more
This
targets.
works very well for me, actually.
I thought you guys liked targets. Let's see. So they get a gel number of 2, hemorrhage of 1 after that, and then they are going to get the HP drops to. Yeah, that was a ton of damage you did to it. So we've got a bunch of little guys now, and one big guy. And then, so let's see. They cannot get to each other. Okay, cool. They're each going to try to slam you once.
Who's you?
Angus and Brandonius. And they're going to miss Brandonius. They will probably hit Angus, but Angus, I'm going to have you roll a d8.
Let's see what I can do.
Okay. They will still hit you.
Ah, well.
You will take 10 damage as it slams into you. The other one is pinned still by Angus, so it cannot move, which means it cannot consume.
I also like how we were originally planning this run to be like a fast run to just grab items, and then we would go get the black ooze, and then we found the other oozy monster, and we're like, let's fight this.
Right.
So many oozes to fight.
Yeah.
So many things to
Is
ooze
this
upon.
also an aberration? No, this is wild fey, you said.
It's a wild fey. If anybody has wild fey, you can use it, but I think you don't, from what has previously been mentioned. This top thing has pin. I think the only thing it can try to do is try to absorb Angus. So Angus, make me finesse checks against 4 levels of pin. It's going to try to pin you back.
All right. 5, D20, K20. Oops. 4 plus 4.
You are going to take 2 levels of pin
Okay.
and get sucked in. You still have 1 free
Sucker,
arm.
I can't miss now.
You get sucked on into that guy. That is, let's see, it's got its body action. You only have 2, so it can't do its OP move. So all it can really do now is try to slam into Aquila. And Aquila, they will miss you. So we go to Brandonius.
All right, I will, I guess, pull out and light a torch.
Okay, cool. Well, the room will instantly gain illumination of the situation. Voila.
Excellent. So step 1. And then I guess
What does this look like? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. There's gels.
yes. Lots of gels. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna run up here and attempt to give this one, the big one,
Okay.
3 levels of hemorrhage.
Takes 2.
Excellent. And then with my remaining action, I'm gonna go to like right over here.
Okay. Have you disengaged? You did.
No,
No, you did
I did not.
They don't do anything. Okay, got it. Aquila, your turn.
My turn, you say? Finally, we can see again. Isn't this so nice?
Yeah. Let there be light. There are 3 gels.
Well, I'm going to take a 10-foot adjust to down here. Because I have the ability for that.
Cool.
And then I'm going to attack the big gel.
Cool.
Um,
That will hit.
Okay, and then... So down...
That will be 5 damage. Cool.
And then I'm going to move up and down to just stay in the same position, but still using my 10-foot step that I have.
Yep. That hits again. Okay. Great.
And
7
then
damage.
I'll dodge as my last action.
Okay. Great. Angus, your turn.
Yeah, so body action to try to not be pinned anymore. It's gonna be cage 1 plus 4. Okay, H1, not KL1.
You failed to break free.
Disgusting.
R.I.P.
So I have lost 1 arm, right?
You have lost 1 arm. You still have the other arm.
All right,
And your
well,
head.
All right, let's punch.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Yeah, you punch wildly the blobs inside of you. Or inside of this thing.
Take a swing in any direction.
Definitely hit.
All right, it's D6 plus 3.
Okay.
And then I will
Headbash.
headbang wildly.
Awesome. Yeah, sounds good. You still hit.
It's gonna be a D4 plus 2. Oops, not a D64. All right.
Cool. Sounds good. Okay. We go to Phlegathon. Phlegathon, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to attack the 2 that are like next to each other. That little one on the bottom, I'm gonna leave alone for now.
How
Okay,
close
cool.
is the big
Sounds
one
good.
splitting?
Top one will miss. Wait a minute. top one will hit because it's surrounded. Bottom one will hit.
B.
They'll both hit. Okay. And bottom one will also hit. Cool.
Doing it again.
Hits and hits. Very well. Cool. Awesome. Great. I think that's your turn, but that's quite a lot of damage. They're just. I'll start by taking hemorrhage damage, all of them. So let's start with the top guy, Brandonius 2d10.
Oh, I forgot I could. Yeah. Okay. Now I have planned for next turn.
Sick.
If Brandonius does not steal my idea.
Okay, Brandonius, that 16 is enough to slough this guy, so he will crack in half, which will also drop Angus, because he can't hold Angus and be smaller. Then I'm going to drop these guys. So, Angus, you are going to lose all pin and get ejected. You want to roll me a d12 by chance? Sure. As they slough into bits.
And you did the 9 damage to the second one, the 1 damage to the bottom one?
I did, yes.
Sweet.
Okay, and this is 2, 1, and then 2. Okay. Cool. So you are going to drop right here, Brandonius. And then this guy is going to split into 2 bits right here. They both still have hemorrhage. Drops to 1 each instead of 2 each. We now have 4 little tiny gels. These 2 are immediately going to come together. So they are going to come together and gain, let's see. So these 2 are going to become big. Whoop.
No! Not again!
No, they don't.
So these...
We had just shrunk them down!
These
and
2
now the
are
other ones are merging.
bigger, and these 2 are smaller. The 2 smaller ones, one's going to try to slam into Aquila. And one's going to try to slam into Angus. The one that hits Angus misses. The one that hits Angus, or that hits Aquila hits.
Well, my PD is higher now that I've armor. It's a 13. Does it still
13.
hit?
It does still hit, yeah.
Okay, got it.
So you're going to take 10 damage. And Angus, you're going to take none. Because it misses you. But then it's going to try to consume you again. So Angus, you just got ejected. You get ejected from an ooze. Another one attempts. Roll me...
Whiplash over here.
I know. Roll me 4 against 4 levels of pin.
I think I take...
you take...
1?
2. 2.
Nah, okay.
2 levels of pin and get moved into it.
Right,
and then it's Brandonius' turn.
Check DC is 15. Then,
Yep.
I think.
It is. Brandonius, your go.
I guess I will attempt to give this one that's next to me hemorrhage.
Takes 2 again. Pretty consistently.
And then I will do my arrangement going like this.
Okay.
And stabbing all of them.
Okay. You stab all of them.
Yes.
Great.
Or I attempt to, at least. But
the second and third are surrounded. The first one's not.
Great.
Hits, and hits. They all hit.
3, 5, and 4 damage.
Cool. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, so that's what I've got.
Okay, Aquila, your turn. You have a wounded ooze before you.
Hey. And unfortunately, someone already gave them hemorrhage. How dare you?
They all have hemorrhage consistently.
Yeah, my plan was, I took a bleed step. I can run across and give them all hemorrhage. And it's like, no, I can't. I can't. So someone did that for me. I'm going to 5-foot step to here and strike the ooze in my range.
Okay, sounds good. You hit for 7 damage. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. They do not have a lot of health left.
Yeah, I can tell.
Sick.
So then I'm going to 5-foot just back to here and attack again.
That will miss.
Yeah.
It's not surrounded.
Yeah, because it's not surrounded. and then I'll dodge.
Okay, sounds good. Angus, your turn.
All right, so this guy is still technically surrounded by the logic we used earlier, right?
I'm taking that logic still, yeah.
All right, sweet. I think I'm just gonna go for the 3 attack turn.
Cool, sounds good.
D20 plus 4. Oh. I'm having roll 20 problems.
X machine
All right,
noises,
there we
you
go.
hit.
That, which will turn into D6 plus 3.
Cool,
Do it again.
cool.
And then one more time for the headbutt.
Hits. Massive hit with the headbutt. You headbutt one of the yellowy ball things inside of the ooze. Probably nothing to worry about there. There are only 4 of them.
Hey, crit.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, sick. Awesome. Phlegathon. Oh, and you lose 1 level of pin at the end of your
Yep.
turn. Cool.
I'm going to attack the 2 small hell gels.
Cool. The hits. That also hits. Cool. Awesome.
Hey, let's do that again. I liked that.
That will miss. And that will hit.
Okay, and the hits for the bottom one.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Going top to bottom. By default. Unless you tell me otherwise, I'll always go top left to bottom right.
Yeah. No,
cool.
that's usually what I do.
Yeah. Awesome. We go to Hell's Gels. They all start with hemorrhage, so they're all going to take some damage. Brandonius, can you do the hemorrhage damage?
He is
I
very
need
slightly
2.
AFK.
I need... Oh, yeah, he is. Right, shoot. Well, I'm going to do the top 2, because they... I'm going to do this top 1 that might not... That definitely won't die. It's going to move up and try to slam Phlegathon. Phlegathon,
That triggers
what's
an
your...
attack of opportunity.
It will. And what is your physical defense as well?
12.
12? Okay. So your attack of opportunity will miss, and it will hit. It takes 6 damage as it slams into you.
Okay.
And then I really need Brandoni's back, because this one might die. I'm just going to roll the d10 of damage for this one. Okay, so it's not dead. I'm sorry, Brandon. If you're
Tragic.
here. Oh, you're back. Okay, roll it now. roll me a d10.
Just
in
1 or
case you roll.
2 for the other one.
Roll me. Okay, cool. Okay, that was.
Wow.
It'll be
Yeah.
a total of 11 for the big one.
Okay, for the big one. Okay, and then roll me for each of the other ones.
Oh.
Ooh. Hey.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that one dies before it can do anything.
Does it trigger an
this
attack
one-
of opportunity on its way to the grave?
No. This one's still alive and fine. It has somebody in its clutches already, so it is going to, and it's not going to split. No, it does split on a 10 actually, so it's going to split immediately, which will eject Angus. Angus, roll me a d12 again.
Yep.
If you roll a 12, re-roll it. Okay. Plop. You plop out here. And this is going to split out of 20. And then there'll be 2. Okay. And there are going to be 2 of those guys. And one is going to attack Brandonius. And miss. And one's going to attack Angus and also miss. So that's all their turns. Brandonius, your go.
I will stabbing step them.
Okay.
So doing this,
Yep.
I am flanking at all points that I attack them.
Sweet. I like it. Okay. Cool. And so the second one will hit. The first two will miss. Or the other two will hit. The middle one will miss. There you go. Oh, and this guy does not have, the top guy does not have hemorrhage, just as a note.
Okay.
That was a mistake. Okay.
I deal 10 to that
Cool.
guy, 4 to that guy.
Yep.
4.
Awesome.
And then, well, not a whole lot I can do left. I guess I will, I guess I'll just stab this guy.
Okay. Sounds good. That'll hit. Okay.
12 damage.
Aquila, it's your go.
Well, it looks like we've almost got this done. So, 10-foot step to here.
Cool. Oh, and you have 10-foot steps. That's not even an
Yeah.
action. That's a boost. Nice.
Yes, that's my boost.
Cool. That'll hit. For sure. It's surrounded. 5 damage. Cool. Okay.
Not quite dead yet. I'll do my classic step over and step back with my
Cool.
10 feet.
Yep.
That's honestly, I think, one of the most underrated advantages to long step.
Yeah.
Is it allows you to maintain the same favorable positioning and like flanking and stuff.
I agree. And that'll still hit. It's something my group realized during debugging was that it's like very useful. So that kills it.
Also, yeah, and also like lets you move between groups of enemies a little.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I believe that's both your actions, or all your actions. Is that right? No, you still have one more AP.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll dodge. I don't see any world in which I'll get hit, but I can't productively deal damage, and I can't move because I've 5-foot steps. Well, I could dodge and take a 5-foot step on my dodge, right? No, because I attack the same enemy, so it doesn't refresh.
Yes. Angus, your go.
Alright.
Aquila has dodged.
Gonna 5-foot adjust and go for another 3-banger.
Okay. Hits.
It's not a D4, it's gonna be the D6 plus 3.
Okay.
I don't think that one hits.
No, that one will miss.
Alright, so 12 total damage. That was my turn.
Okay. Cool. Okay. It is Phlegethon's turn.
Alright. Well, Forbidden Web it is.
Cool. That'll hit. And that will also hit, because that's the surrounded one. Cool. Okay. Those both hit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I wanna chance. No, I'll just do that again.
Okay. Well, you critically hit the first one.
Yep, that's 8 damage.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad I didn't. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take the chance and go all in on one of them to try and kill it, but I'm glad I didn't now because I don't think I could have.
Yeah. That was still hit. Okay. Hell's turns. They're going to merge, which is going to cause rapid expansion, which means... they both are going to take... before they can do that, they're both going to take hemorrhage damage. So, Brandonius, if you could roll me 2d10. Okay, cool. I'm going to subtract 14 from this guy. And then as it rapidly expands, I need Brandonius and Angus to both make me a finesse check.
A single finesse check?
Correct. As it rapidly expands, it tries to slam me out of the way. You both critically
boys
succeed. Wow. Okay. So you both take half damage
Get absolutely
for
wrecked.
success.
Do we still
so
have
you-
to take half when we critically succeed?
You know, it is not going to matter. So sure, you don't take any damage as it rapidly expands. It is then,
It doesn't matter. That makes it sound like we're about to die to me.
and then it kills you all with its.
A
super
collector
attack.
appears.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it uses its ultra.
It misses Angus with an attack. And that's its turn. And then it's Brandonius.
Okay, I'm going to attack it. After taking a 5-foot boost.
Cool. That'll hit.
I have a cupcake and the cat is being a monster about it.
We'll just give him the cup.
So I keep being delayed by having to like pick her up and move her off the desk. 11 damage.
Cool.
And I'll do it again.
Great. 23 still hits. 7 more. Cool. Still alive.
Well, I did my best.
Great.
Hequilla, give it hemorrhage.
It is Aquila's turn.
Finally, you
Use
give
your
me
hemorrhage to kill it.
You're so unappreciative of the fact that abilities you never let me use them, and yet the one time you need, you're like, oh, do it. Is this what I'm getting? Is this a role in the party? Huh?
I intentionally didn't do it so that you could kill it.
I mean, Robbery Strike. Make some
Great.
finesse checks.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm 5-foot adjusting as part of that. No. Actually, I want to attack normally first. 5-foot adjust forward.
Yeah. That will miss.
Yeah, and then now I'll Artery Strike.
Great. Artery strike. It will take 1 level.
And then I'll dodge.
Okay. Angus, your turn.
Same as usual.
You hit.
Oh, that was not supposed to be a d20. That's supposed to be a d6 plus 3. There you go. 8 damage.
Well, between that and the hemorrhage, it will die before it can do anything.
All right, cool. It just dies.
So you guys kill it right there at the end. Winding back into here, yeah.
Yippee.
I say, I offer a high five to anyone that wants one.
I will take it.
Yeah, I'll also take a high five.
Great. So up
Sure.
to the
Excellent.
south of you guys, these are massive stone stairs that lead up into another bath.
Is it something we could conceivably climb?
Yeah, there's steps. They're made. This is like a large, like leisurely bath. So the steps are low. They're not like inhumanly sized. They're just steps up to the thermidarium of this ancient bathhouse. So the hottest bath of this bathhouse now drained. You see only the edge of it so far.
I feel like we should check out this ground level. Oh, there's nothing over here. I see. Never mind.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah, well, without caution. Let's just run.
Without caution, here we go.
You guys come out to, there's a massive hole in the bottom of the bathhouse, and the rubble has, inside of that hole, you see, it's like filled almost up to the brim here with this dank, murky water that you can't see through.
How dank is it?
Just this gross, funky water, like sewer water, filling up.
Hold on, guys. Do we want to rest at some point?
Probably.
Yeah, probably wouldn't hurt.
All right.
Yeah. Do we want to keep exploring or do we want to rest?
We could take a quick 10-minute rest.
Yeah. Cool.
So I
You want to rest here in the thermidarium of this pool?
I'm enjoying the heat.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question. Is this a sufficiently safe space to take like the long rest?
No, you don't have any of the comforts of
We
home.
have a nice bath.
However,
Quote-unquote nice.
well, it's not a filled bath; it's an empty bath, except for the sewer, the hole. I'll describe this though as you rest here. Once the steaming bath and centerpiece of this bathhouse, it's got large mosaic tilework on the floor depicting a city scene under a large sun and moons. Sorry, and bathers would once relax in this pool. But the large hole in here is now all that remains.
Amazing too.
And the hole is filled with water. So unless any of you know how to swim and don't mind jumping into murky sewer depths.
I know how to swim.
I don't think you want to jump into the murky sewer depths, because that also looks like a decently sized drop.
It's about 10 feet down into the sewers below.
How much
But
does
there's-
water cushion a fall in this game?
It will half the damage, but it also increases the distance you have to fall before you take any, so you won't take any at 10 feet. But you can peer down in there with a torch, and it's just like sewer and water. If you peer down like above the water line, if that makes sense. So there might be something under
Can I
the
roll
water, but above the
perception
water.
on it?
Yeah, for sure.
Who has... Aquila, do you have sight?
Yes.
Can you roll sight?
Sick.
As to what? Just how deep?
What's under the water?
Okay, what's under the water? I will try to look through this murky water.
Great.
Aquila, did you want to take any of your hit die during this rest?
Yeah, I might want to. I mean, each is 9, so I can use 4 and be left with 1, and then get back to 45. Yeah, so there's my nice roll for checking what's down there.
Cool. Great. So as you heal up your token there, so Maya, or as Aquila peers down into the water, you think you see something move in there. With like a flashing dart. Phlegathon, you cannot see. The water is far too murky. It's like muddy, browny green. You can't see into the water for sure. It's too silty. It's got a horrible stench. But what you do is you peer under the the water line is about 5 feet below where you are here, and you can look down and you can look sort of horizontal across and see that the water, although it extends nearly up to the roof, there's a little bit, just the tiniest bit, maybe like 10 or 15 feet off to the east here. You see a little archway of like the water extends beyond there, into like the sewer system itself. But you can't see. It looks like it would be very dangerous to go down in there. Put it that way.
Okay, I'm not
Bad
gonna jump
idea. Yeah, I think that's the conclusion.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, it sounds like we have to go to that door.
The door that you went back to earlier.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
down for
Great.
that.
If you'll just
You
bring
guys
us
go
all
back to
that
the
way.
door?
Yeah,
Okay.
can we shift click over there?
Yeah, I can shift click you to here. I don't know if that helped because it didn't take.
It's easier if you just drag everyone, I think.
I can do that. I'm on it. I do it one at a time. Okay. And then Aquila, you were going to 45, right?
Yeah. Yeah, oh, I changed my character sheet, but I didn't change. Yeah, didn't
No
change
worries.
that.
I got it. Yeah, there's this.
I feel like I need to give you a little post-it that says "Don't forget your Roll20 token."
I got
Well,
it.
you see, earlier I was forgetting to update my sheet.
Not the token.
Now I'm forgetting my token. It's
Yeah, it is tricky.
Yeah.
Ray,
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, break
Yep.
down the door, baby.
Great. You break down the door. There's nothing, you make sounds this time. Everything's gone, so you can just open that door. Inside is a treasure chest. Wow.
I throw an axe at it.
Oh no!
Can you throw an axe at it?
Yeah.
Okay, you throw an axe at the treasure chest. It is not a mimic.
I walk over and pick up my axe.
Okay,
And I
great.
open the treasure chest.
Hell yeah.
Great. Okay. Let me list what you get.
The way you immediately go, it's not a mimic.
Yeah, not a mimic.
There is one mimic.
Who's rolling? Yeah, there might be one mimic. I need 2d4, a 2d6, and a d8.
2d4, a d6, and a d8.
Yep.
I'm the mimic all along. Stabs you in the back.
Yeah, this is how much damage the mimic deals to you.
Cool.
Okay.
4,
cool.
2,
So,
6, 3.
Okay, well, this is gonna be interesting. Let me make sure. Okay. Cool.
Wait, should there have been one more d6?
I only have one.
No.
Oh,
Okay, so a couple of things you find. First thing, you find a tower shield.
Okay.
In the chest. Second thing, you're gonna find a basic weapon. You're gonna find you're gonna find a sling in here, just a regular sling. You find a tower shield, a regular sling. You got a D6. No, it's the D8. The D8 is okay. Cool. So you get 3 daggers.
Basically, we have a version of our sling that just because we creeped that sling, now we just have one that doesn't break, right?
I'm so sorry. It's not a sling. It's a short sword.
Oh,
Wow.
So it's a short sword.
Okay.
A short
that's
sword.
nice.
A tower shield. I'm typing this up as I go. 6
It's gonna
or
make
3
the next
daggers.
soldier a lot more interesting.
And then that's a 6 on the 1d6 chart. It was 2d6. I need another 6 on that d6.
I was right.
Aquila, have you had a chance to update our scroll? Because I want to document this stuff.
I will do this. I can document this.
Okay. I gotta check. I gotta just make one note on something here. Okay. Cool. The room. Okay. Okay. You find a short sword, a tower shield, 3 daggers, 8 unlit torches, 1 set of leather bracers, 30 gold, and 2 30-foot-long coils of wax-coated rope. Now, the note on the wax, it's not normal wax. The intent of it is that you can't light it. It's not flammable. That's all that means.
Ooh.
It just means it's not... What, do you want to burn your only rope?
Maybe.
Okay.
We have rope, guys.
You have
Don't
rope.
burn it.
You got rope now. You have 2 sets of rope.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Tower
Let's go
shield.
throw it in the water.
Some notes. Tower shield, proficiency 3 to use. So may not be that useful yet. But I'm noting it anyway. Do you want me to add all this to scroll, or does somebody else have it, or the party supply?
Yeah, if you could.
If you just want to throw it in there, that's fine.
I will add it to the party supply. Okay. Okay. And leather bracers are particularly good. Does anybody want to put on the leather bracers immediately?
Are they medium armor?
Bracers immediately? It's +2 medium armor, and it's an add-on.
So
You
it's
can't wear
only-
that and the helmet.
Oh.
Oh, then. Well,
I don't
they're
think anyone can.
It's the same amount as the helmet, but it won't screw up my surroundeds, so I'll just trade.
It's less than the helmet. The helmet is +3. This is +2, but it won't screw up your surroundings.
Oh, +2 mental?
+2, it's still physical. Same as the helmet, except, yeah. The helmet's +3 instead of +2.
Oh, well, I've been doing this whole fight as if the helmet was 2.
Oh, well, then, there you go.
Oops.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, so then what's the leather spalder set?
Leather spalders is the primary armor, so that's plus 2 MD, and then the leather bracers or the helmet.
I had
you
the
can add
physical
to
and
it.
mental swapped between the two.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. 3 daggers, 8 more unlit torches. I'm gonna add those to the inventory. Yeah, 15 unlit torches now you're carrying around here, which is quite a lot. I'm gonna add another 30 gold, so you got 86 gold. And then 2. Okay, cool. Okay, all that's been added to your inventory now. So you got all these things to choose from.
How about that we head
Carry
back
on.
to the main room since there's nothing
Cool.
left over here?
Yeah.
You want me to
Apparently.
move you? You want me to
Sure.
move you? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move you there.
Collect us.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. I put you all in the main room. What you do
Great.
now is up to you.
Instead of going to the right, let's go up. Follow
Okay.
me, everyone. Oh, never mind.
What? It's a little altar. Let me describe the altar. Does anybody have religion?
I've got religion
Yes.
and necromantic lore.
I have religion, necromantic lore, astrological lore, and religious rites.
I would like.
So
if-
wait,
Okay. I'll take religious rites.
so where did we come from again relative to this?
This is
Sorry,
the
I'm
main
just
room that we
thinking-
first came in.
Yeah, so
Okay.
right below you is the room you entered initially. Also, why
Got it.
do I
So-
not see Angus now?
So there's the room we entered. We went to the right and found the Aku Aku. This is if we went above.
Correct. Exactly.
Okay.
There he is. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So there is an altar chamber here. I will take regular religion check, and I will take a religious rite. So Phlegathon has the religious rites.
Yeah, but I've got regular.
Yeah. If you want to roll the
So what bonus do I get for this? Would this be
wiles
Oh well, no. Unfortunately, I'm stupid.
or fate, maybe it's fate.
I guess that
No,
might
it's
be
wild.
16 because I'd have proficiency.
Okay.
My
Yeah,
proficiency score
okay.
should be added.
So this is an altar to some goddess. It's a difficult goddess to identify. I'm going to say, so what I'm going to say is with a religion check here, Angus, you are not, neither of you are able to tell what goddess this is. You would need more information, more religion-specific information would help you here. However, it is definitely an altar to a goddess. It is partially covered in sprouting blue mushrooms and has a small mound of scattered worthless trash upon it. And the note that
The trash goblin's back.
there's a pile of trash upon it right now. And Angus, with a 14 or 16, I'm going to give you some notes here. This goddess appears disheveled, with wild hair, dirty rags that they're wearing, and offering their arms forth as though making an offer, or potentially begging. So some sort of like a beggar goddess is what you're looking at here. And Phlegathon, with a 20 religious rites check, I'm going to tell you, you can make offerings at this altar for boons. And with a 20, you can learn 2 of the boons. And I'm going to basically the 2 cheapest, or 2 random boons. So I need you to roll me 2d4. And re-roll if you roll. Yeah, so re-roll the second one so that we can get 2 unique ones. Okay. If you make an offering here for the rest of the night, if you continue to use weapons you received when you enter the maw and you roll a nat 1 to hit, that item will not break, displaying remarkable sturdiness. And another offering is if a player makes, and this is per player, by the way, each player can make an offering. If you
Is
offer,
this getting written down, by the way?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, great.
If a player offers 50 gold or more here, you may choose 1 talent you possess and roll that talent at 1x advantage for the remainder of the night. You still don't know what goddess this is, but you know they like stuff.
So, what is the cost for the increasing durability?
Any old trash. You need a trash thing. So any of the things you start with, like a shank, would be an ideal thing to place here. Yeah. It has to be worthy trash, so you can't pick up a rock here and put it. You can't put up a rock from the chamber and put it up. Or
What
something.
about shards of glass?
Shards glass would totally work, but you don't have any.
Yeah, I know this is the wrong route. I just wanted to make sure.
But shards of glass would work so hard here. Like you found the economic. You found the store. You just found the store that took shards of glass.
Yeah, like we were just going to the wrong person with the Aku Aku.
You were the whole
person
time.
who wants it.
Aku Aku doesn't want trash. Oh.
Well.
Yeah. So you found the trash altar to deposit your glass. But yeah, you've only learned 2 of the offerings you can make at this altar. And specifically, Maya, when you note this, could you note it as offerings 1 and 3 of the bathhouse altar for me, so that way I can track, and so next time you can learn the other 2 instead of repeating.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, great.
Offerings can be given to. Okay. So you can have worthy trash.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, you've learned some of the things you can offer at this altar.
Okay.
Only some.
So you said there was 4 in total?
4 in total, and you've learned 1 and 3.
Got it.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
Barring anybody offering stuff to the altar of the beggar goddess, you may return. Great.
Do we have
There's another
any
door.
random things?
There is a door.
You have shanks, I think you're not using, if you'd like to offer them.
Do we want to do that and just see what happens?
Sure.
Great. Okay. Yeah, you guys put so when you place your goods at the altar of this goddess, nothing visible seems to happen. There's no like visible telltale sign that anything has occurred here. Do each of you place a little bit of trash, and if so, what?
I have no trash to give.
I'll put a spare shank on there as well.
So we
A
got
shiv.
a shiv from Phlegathon, Brandonius, and Aquila, which is all 3 of the shanks that you guys start with.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Great. Yeah, you place the shanks there. Okay.
Great. There's a door.
There is another door.
Is there anything particularly strange about this door?
It's just an old and rotten door.
Yeah,
I
this one's also
cut it
rotten.
down.
Great. You open the door. You open the door, and it takes you into the small room. This is where is it? The thermocost heating room. So this small room once provided a means of heating the bathhouse. It's now long dead and not functional. It has a what looks basically like a fireplace in the back. And does anybody want to peer inside of the fireplace?
Stick my face in there?
Yeah, you stick your face places that shouldn't go often.
Sure.
Like oozes.
That's-
Angus sticks his face inside. Angus, it has a smooth-walled chimney up 20 feet, and then 20 feet above you, hooked over the back side, is a small ledge where it looks like smoke once exhausted. But if you could throw a rope up there, you could definitely get egress from there, out of this bathhouse.
We also have the rope dart, don't we? If we need
do have the
something to
rope dart,
like. Oh, it's not the claw one. Hold on.
Guys, don't we have someone who's like associated with the element of fire? How about we have them stick their head in the fireplace?
Yeah, I do have immunity and such.
Well, okay, I can back off.
Yeah. So if you're in same thing, you see the ledge. It looks like the main thing there's nothing else in this fireplace other than sort of a route up and out.
Okay. Is there anything like on the back? Because like I know there's sometimes a door in the back of a fireplace. Is that here?
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a way out through here if you'd like to climb out through the chimney, basically. Otherwise,
I mean, I don't think we found any other ways to go anywhere. Like, if we look down
Yeah.
this hall, can we climb out this rubble pile?
the rubble pile here appears fully collapsed. Like there's no way you could get in here from very easily. You might. Let me check something. It's too heavy to lift or move.
Okay.
Any of this rubble, so no. Yeah.
So I guess we could climb out there, or we can try to swim, and only one of us knows how to swim. So
I feel like climbing is probably the move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you
we
gotta
go the
climb
only
up.
way we can go.
Yeah. So one set of rope takes
Find
you
the
up.
funny third place.
One set of rope will get you up to the edge of the ledge. The other set of rope you could use to climb down, or you could swing it over. You're gonna have to leave one set of rope hanging to climb down the other side, because you can't untie it when you're on the ground. On the other side, does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah.
But you still have one other set of rope. As you climb out to the other side, and you climb out to the other side to a little back end location here. Let me. I'm gonna move you guys to here. You guys come
I
out.
don't like this music. I don't like this music.
I
you
can't
come
hear
out.
the music.
We're back.
You come
It's
out
ominous
to
howling.
a small little ledge overlooking a little drained sewer channel. Behind you is the plaster walled back here. Behind you, and I will denote the rope here, dangling. I'll draw it. Is the rope that takes you from the bathhouse, and you find yourself on a small low path here that leads you northward.
Great, we're gonna go fight the deer again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wander
Sounds
this
like
way.
it.
You do see a... Oh, shoot. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay.
Just like the gate
Okay,
and stuff. Over
cool.
there.
You do see a group of deer. Rummaging about here in the canals. Let me pull up deer. They have not yet noticed you as you move northward. Cool.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So wait. So if we go back down, what's this way?
Which way? Oh, back
This
down here.
way.
That's a series of sewers.
So
Sewer
it takes us into the
channels.
path that we get to from
Yeah, so
3 o'clock.
so these do link up. Okay.
Yes.
I have
it is-
another question.
Yeah.
Does this rope stay between runs? Will this rope stay tied here?
You do not yet know.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. It's a great question.
I guess we should kill the next variant of deer that has appeared.
Oh yeah, right. Where are the stats? How many variants of deer have we seen?
I haven't made new stats yet. I could try to redo the stats again.
Yeah.
Well, I want to
I'm
walk up
looking-
here.
By the way, I'm searching references for deer in the notebooks. And we get the lovely notes from Angus of, bro, the deer can communicate. Don't get near them. And then D6, further into the undead deer world. Then, new deer, sharp antlers that will gore you.
It's true. It's not technically wrong.
I would like to go up to the Aku Aku.
Okay, yeah. He goes, oh, hello. Why are you here?
So what do you mean?
Well, we were just the other place. Nobody's done that. How did you get here?
Seems like a shortcoming.
Okay. Yes, it does. Now.
I walk away.
Oh, here.
Great. Okay. Sounds good.
He doesn't have anything interesting to say, it seems.
Yeah, fair.
No, I actually have a question.
Yeah, hit it.
So I'll run over, hearing them talking to the Aku and say, hey, Mr. Aku Aku man, are you the same as that other Aku Aku, or are you a different Aku Aku?
He blinks once and goes, as far as I know, I'm the same, but isn't it one for cause that we all change all the time?
Okay, I don't want to
my
even
own-
talk anymore.
My own substance is ephemeral and changes with the seasons. Have you not heard the tale of the ship of Theseus? It's something like that.
Wait, so canonically Greek
just start
mythology
to
exists.
No, it's just a fully different culture, and a fully
There's just
different
another
To be
ship of
fair,
Theseus.
called
to be fair,
Theseus.
like, it's a nautical culture. It makes sense that they would have some reference for that.
It's true, yeah. The ship that you repair over and over again. And in fact, the culture you guys come from, when boats retire, they drag them out of the water and turn them into buildings. So, like, famous inns and bars and stuff are, like,
So
made out
that
of
very
wood,
much
old
would,
ships.
there is very much a analogous thing.
Yeah. So, really, Anthony and I just need to add a bar called Theseus to our setting, and then this all still works.
Yeah.
The ship of Theseus.
The bar of Theseus.
We just need a
The
famous
bar.
adventurer. We need one of the people that makes down the pits to be named Theseus, and then
Anthony,
start a bar.
Write that down, Anthony. Write that down.
So I tell this Aku Aku to remember the number 5. I then go down the rope and around to the other one and ask
you
it what
should.
number I told it.
Are you just going to take all of that time?
Yes.
Like an hour
Yes.
to do that? Okay. And you guys are all
I'm
down
gonna
to wait.
go- Yes, I'm going to follow with.
Oh
Okay.
God. Okay.
People stay here.
Great.
We'll go with.
Yeah, you are welcome to do as you would like in this regard. He will pass your test. You're going to go over
Right.
there and you can ask him what the thing is, and he's going to be like, 5. Do you not?
Confirmed. It's the same Aku Aku.
Yippee!
I
Or
should-
they have a
how do we get
communication
less
network.
bad at this?
I actually
We
just
get
think I should,
better
have
at fighting the things.
said 4. It's so good. Anyway, yeah, great.
All right. Well, now do we go hunt deer?
You want to hunt deer?
Sounds like it's big game season. On my
Mhm.
on my
Give me a moment to finish writing down stuff in the scroll.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. No worries.
Cool.
Um,
Also, while you are writing down stuff in the scroll, Angus, if you peer out over the ledge, you see a large fleshy mound rummaging around the bottom of the canal there.
gross.
Yeah.
Where?
hmm. So you said there was conditions it respawns that are unknown to us, right?
Oh, never mind. I'm
What respawns that are unknown? to you?
Flesh mound
The
thingy.
flesh mound. Yes, correct. And its stats have changed.
Huh. So okay.
Down in the canal.
Mhm.
However, I wish to be transparent with you. Although its stats have changed, and you fighting it would provide debug information, you have already gotten the reward from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Great. Are you? So Angus, you peer down the hallway and you see a deer just sort of like stumble into view here, and it looks up at you, like down this long path, and it makes eye contact with you for like a long moment, and then it just lets out this low screeching sound. And I'm gonna have everybody roll me initiative.
And by the way, there's no previous record of that flesh mound, right? Because that was
Yes.
the time we stayed throughout the night.
Correct. You all died. Yeah. because you never found the Akuaku. Oh, you found the Akuaku right before, so you didn't have time to write in it after you fought the Fleshman.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So, it is
Okay.
correct. Okay. I'm gonna roll for Brandonius as the. Is gone. Okay. And then Hakula, I just need an initiative check from you as the deer begin to screech.
Woohoo, screeching deer!
Okay.
And where are the deer exactly relative to
There's
us?
one at the very long end of.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
I would be closer to the front of this group. Yeah.
Yeah, where are you, actually? I don't see you on the screen.
I'm by Angus, between
Oh.
Angus and Brandonius. I
Oh,
moved
cool.
I
myself
think I
because
got myself lost in the darkness.
I'm gonna move you up. There you go.
Please, thank you.
Yep. You're good, no problem. Okay, so I need to roll my initiative. Okay, cool. So the white-mouthed deer that screeches at you is going to go first. And then the other two kinds are going to go as such. Okay, so the white-mouthed deer is going to go. They scream. Yeah. Okay, so they are going to come charging at you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Come running all the way up to you. And that is all they can do. And one's going to burst out of this window, Brandonius, to your east. And then the rest of them are just simply moving towards.
Only he was
Okay,
here to
Angus, your turn.
appreciate that. I have the distinct feeling that these guys might be good at finesse things, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways.
What?
We'll have you make a finesse check.
Okay, give me 1 second. This is not a white-mouthed deer, it's a white-spined deer. It's the ones with the...
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What
So I
are
got
the
that
pointy
wrong.
ones?
The ones that... with the dragging.
Oh, right.
Um,
Well, if I give him
okay.
pin, he can't drag me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you want him to make finesse checks?
Yep.
Okay, cool. How many?
Just one.
Passes.
Can I? I'll use the reaction to make it roll again to make that a disadvantaged roll.
Okay. Then it fails.
Oh, nice. Okay, it's got pin. I'm
Cool.
gonna leave it with pin so we can gang up on it, and I'm
Okay.
gonna just try to whack it real hard
Great.
with
That
a
sounds
fist.
good. You hit?
That's gonna be d6 plus 3.
Yep. Cool.
And then I guess I'm probably gonna hit. Let me just. I haven't looked at my abilities in a hot minute. Let me just double check this. Yeah, headbutt feels good.
Cool. Let's see. That will still hit.
Oh, nice, okay. This will become d4 plus 2. Alright, and I take 2.
All right. Then Hakula, your turn.
Get him while he's down!
So there's this white spine deer, this other white spine deer, and we know nothing about what they do. Isn't that fun? Oh, at the beginning of the combat, I get to move.
Yes. Cool.
So
Nice.
The problem is I like multiple targets bunched up, and now we have two deer that are far away from each other,
Yep.
and they're being grappled. So one of them can't really move right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going. I guess it makes sense to run at the other one because yeah. So I can go here before my turn even starts.
Okay.
Then I can, I guess, just. I'll run behind because I can to set up surrounded.
Okay.
And then I'll strike once.
That will miss.
And I'll strike again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. Brandonius.
All right, I will run forward to aid Aquila, and I will attempt to give it 3 levels of hemorrhage, DC 13, finesse.
Takes 1 level.
Okay, and I try to smack it, but it does not work.
Yep. Okay. We go to Bloodbuck deers. New kind of deer. This guy's going to come out. This deer is the upper half of a deer, trailing a bunch of like bloody entrails behind it, which it drags out of the building onto the ground, and then they dig into the earth and make everything within 30 feet of it difficult terrain.
That's horrifying.
I know. Yeah.
I don't love that.
Within how close?
30 feet.
Oh wow, that's so many guts.
I know, it really is. It's honestly it's an uncomfortable amount of guts. I'm trying to make an aura. Here we go. 30. And it's got to be like a bloody red, right? It can't be anything like that. Anything within that radius.
Nothing has appeared for me.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
So now we have two kinds of deer.
Oh,
Sure.
wonderful.
Yep. Another one appears down at the end of this hallway here. And that's the 2. That one has done that, and it can still. That was tilling the earth. It can still try to buck. So I think it's going to try to buck because Aquila's surrounded. So Aquila, what's your physical defense?
13.
13.
Oh, that's a big aura of blood and doom.
It is. Because you are surrounded, it will hit you. And it will only do 6 damage to you. And that's his whole turn. We go to Phlegathon.
All right.
12 damage, you said.
6 damage.
I just see
6.
an
Okay, my
ominous
brain's not working.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
something. I'm gonna
Yes, this-
stick away from that and attack the white spine deer that I can see.
Yeah.
Cool, great. Sounds good.
Hey guys, look, there's multiple targets. I can use all my blade dancer stuff now.
Yeah, as long as you can 5-foot adjust in difficult terrain, which I believe.
I mean,
Is a
I can
blade dancer.
10-foot adjust, so...
Yeah. I believe
Yeah,
it's
is
a
that
level.
a space I can move to? Can I move down 1 space, or is that just straight up a wall?
That is still a wall. Phlegathon, that will deal 10 damage. And then just so Aquila, just so you know, it's a level 5 ability for blade dancers not to be affected by difficult terrain.
Got it.
So you cannot 5-foot adjust in this aura.
So...
Or 10-foot
But
adjust.
I-
doesn't
Well, if
Maybe
I
because
can
it's difficult terrain, it's cut
one
in
space,
half.
right? I could 10-foot adjust 1 space,
Oh.
right? Because difficult terrain, I'm moving 10 feet worth of movement, and 10
Alright.
feet worth of movement
I
becomes
see.
1.
I see what you're getting at. I don't think that's the design intent. I also don't think I have any writing that says otherwise. So for tonight, we're going to allow that. And then I'm going to go check.
Yippee!
Yeah. So I'm going to take a look at
he's
that
like that
afterwards.
works now, and then I'm gonna make that not work.
I'm going to make it work tonight, and then I'm going to go review my rules, because I believe that breaks some stuff if I do that. So I'm going to check. But for at least tonight, we're going to allow it. So Phlegathon, that was only 1 attack. You still have another 2 AP.
Boom.
Phlegathon? Natalie?
What? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Natasha Allegre.
That will miss the deer.
Okay.
Yep. Oh no, that hits.
I got sidetracked by our discussion of sort of breaking the rules.
No, you're good.
I was
That
looking to
actually
see
I
if
mean,
there was.
that's like the fantasy of every single Sacadia player, right?
break
If
the
you
rules.
find a way to break the rules.
If you can break the rules once and get away with it, and then we fix it. Okay.
Well, no, there's some things you just don't allow, right? like the saving action points, right?
Saving action points.
Like saving not action points, sorry, saving like talent points between levels. Cause that got shut down.
Right. You mean trait points? Yes.
Trait points.
Yes,
That's the
but
word. Yeah.
I allow any bug the first time, and that was not. You guys didn't find that this time, I believe.
No, I'm saying, didn't you?
Veto that one
From
right
what I
away?
remember Matt saying is that you just said no.
I did that one. I did on that
even
one. Yeah.
before it happened.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, is that
true.
one didn't even get to be used. I'm not saying that's wrong, because that's an incredibly powerful thing, but...
That's true. Definitely true. Let's see. Okay. Yep. Okay, nothing happens on there. We go to White Spine Deers. This one's going to try to get... Angus, it's going to try to give you 3... It's got a level of pin. It's going to try to give you pin back.
Okay.
Roll against 3 levels of pin. And, Brandonius, you also do that.
Alright, I feel like I take 1.
You take 1, yeah.
Right.
And Brandonius, you also take 1 level. Or you also roll me, excuse me. And then, make me a finesse check, Angus. And Brandonius, you take none. And then, the other thing. Okay. Cool. Angus, you are going to take 2 damage. Not a lot.
Nice.
Brandonius, you take none from that. And then Phlegathon, make me finesse checks against 3 levels of pin.
All right.
You were going to take 2 levels of pin. And then I need you to be dragged. Let's see. Make me 2 power checks.
Okay.
And I'm going to drag you 10 feet per power check you fail.
You seem so happy about this.
You're Natalie.
Natalie. Well, also you.
Yeah.
Just in very different ways.
It drags you 10 feet towards it, but it's on the roof, Natalie, and so it is unable to get you to it yet. Angus, it's your turn.
All right. This time I'm just gonna try to swing at it a couple of times.
Cool. You hit. You kill.
Nice. All right. So the red is difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
There's another guy. What's this guy down here? Is this the same type of deer as what made the difficult terrain?
Dragging its back legs. Yeah.
Huh. Do I have any idea how quickly it can move?
Nope.
All right. Well,
there is one on the roof right above you, but that's 20 feet up.
And what kind of deer was that?
The kind that's dragging somebody with its spine.
Oh.
Classic deer types, you know?
Yeah,
don't you love when deer
As they do.
drag people around by their spines?
I'm gonna go
As
ahead
deer
and make
do.
a body action
It's a
to
bit
remove
silly.
my pin.
So silly, deer.
Body action to what?
Remove my pin, which is
Okay,
finesse,
cool.
right?
Oh, it's dead. You don't have pin anymore.
Oh, cool. All right. Then, and everyone else is over here, right?
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna...
In the blood aura.
I can get to here.
Cool.
And then... I've got 1 AP left. Not a whole lot to do with it, though. I actually don't know if there's anything I can do with it. Of meaning. No, I think he just dies. I guess I'll dodge.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Well, in that case, we go to Aquila. Aquila, you are surrounded by demons.
Yeah, I can see, and I have no way of getting out unless I kick.
Yep, true.
However, I cannot kick. Kicking is a power thing, right?
They make a power check against your check DC.
Okay, they have to make a power check against my check DC. Okay, then I am going to kick this bloodbuck deer as hard as I can.
It definitely fails. And as soon as it gets kicked, the aura, it gets ripped out of the ground, the aura fades.
Yeah.
It's no longer difficult terrain here.
Okay, lovely. So then I'm going to attack, and can I squeeze through this area, this corner
Yes.
here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to attack and squeeze through there.
Okay.
So I'll 10-foot adjust to here and then to there, and then I'll attack with the deer.
Okay. That'll hit.
And then
Cool.
okay, and then I'll 5-foot adjust to behind it,
Okay.
and then attack again.
That hits. Nice. Okay. Cool. I believe it's Brandonius' turn.
Okay. Oh, did this one take hemorrhage damage?
It did not, and I was just thinking it should have. So if you want to roll that, I'll apply it now and then remove it. Cool.
Great. I would like to give it 3 levels of hemorrhage.
Yep, that sounds right.
And how big are these deer, would you say?
Deer-sized deer.
Yes.
It's gonna take 1 damage,
Deer
or
sized.
one level.
Are they medium creatures? Are they small creatures?
Oh, they are medium.
Boo. Bunch of barnacles.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here. How far is it from here to Incredible? I back up. Oh, no, I shouldn't do that, actually. Can I retroactively have not given this guy hemorrhage?
Yes. Okay.
Great. I back up to here,
Okay.
and then I will skipping stones all the way out to the bloodbuck deer.
Okay.
But it doesn't quite hit Aquila.
Okay. Cool.
They need to make finesse checks.
Okay. They both failed for sure.
6 and 2.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I think
And
that's your
then,
first AP.
That's 2 AP for the
Okay.
movement and the.
Right.
And then I will take a dodge action just because.
Cool. Bloodbuck Deer's turns. This one is gonna drag itself along further, and then I believe it's gonna continue moving. Yeah, it's gonna get up to there with its whole turn. This one is gonna create the aura again. It's gonna dip itself right back down, and then it's gonna turn around and attempt to attack Aquila. And Aquila, what's your physical
Because
defense?
of how Aquila and Bloodbuck Deer are overlapping, it looks like it says Deerquilla on my screen.
I do see that as well.
It does.
So
How? Yeah.
so it's 13 for my PD.
Okay. Then it does hit for 4 damage, so not a lot. And that's its whole turn. We go to Phlegethon's turn.
All right. So 2 levels of pin does not impact my ability to use my mind, correct?
Correct. Exactly.
Okay. So I am going to attack just the deer closest to me. the bloodbuck deer.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Oh, miss.
Let's try that again.
Because of how these corridors are set up, it's really interesting because I can really only see half of the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a fun map for this. But,
Yeah. Because
it-
previous our fights have been like back in this more open space behind me, where you have like the railings and stuff. So there's some obstructions, but it's pretty open maneuverability wise. This is like our first kind of tight corridors fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think what's going to happen here is, let's see. This one's going to come bursting out of here and come, let's see, how can it make it? 35 feet. Yes, it can get up to you, Phlegathon, and make one attack against you. It's going to attempt to gore you. And miss. White mouth deer come up next. They're the white spine deers. So this one is going to attempt to ensnare Brandonius. So Brandonius, if you could make me a finesse check against 3 levels of pin. And then, okay, you pass all of them. Does not work. So then it's going to move up and attempt to buck you. What's your physical defense?
It is 13, but he also loses 4 as I dodge.
Ah, on his attack?
Yes.
Oh, he misses then. Okay, this white spine's going to continue to try to pull you, Phlegathon. So you dropped to, on your turn, you should have dropped to 1 pin. So can you make me a power check? 1 power check. You are not pulled further. You are still on ground level. You do not get pulled up, which is how they really do most of their damage. Angus, your turn.
Brandon, do you think you can handle the white spine on your own?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm gonna try to go over here then and help out Phlegathon. And so we'll start out by using an arm for yeah. We'll start out by trying to make a finesse check for me, Connor.
Okay. Fails.
Sweet. All right, so it's got a level of pin.
Cool.
And what kind of damage do I want to try to do here? D10, 2d6. Man, what's better statistically? 7.5 versus. Okay, we will go for the 1-arm punch, I think.
Okay.
Well,
That'll miss.
it was not worth it.
Okay.
That's all my AP. Tragic.
Okay, Aquila, your turn.
Okay, well, I mean, I could kick this deer again, but so I'm not sure if I should do that, huh? Because that removes the difficult terrain, but I don't think the difficult terrain's that big an issue right now. So I'll just attack.
Cool.
I mean, if people think otherwise and they think I should do it, I'll do it. I'll do my so I can 5-foot adjust right now. So that's the big thing.
So it turns into 5.
Yes, but I'm saying if that ruling changes, then I would want to kick it every turn.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to 5-foot adjust and attack.
Hits.
Okay, then I'm going to go back this way, attack again.
Cool.
Oof.
Miss. Okay. Brandonius.
Okay. I am going to skipping stones, so they will both need to make a finesse check. And then I will attempt to give the one in front of me 3 levels of hemorrhage, so it will need to make 3 more levels of finesse checks.
They're both going to pass the first one.
Boo.
I think that's a fair response to that. And then the last one's going to take 3 levels of hemorrhage. It fails all 3
Oh,
times.
nice.
So, you win some, you lose some.
It's true. It's true. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Bloodbuck Deer. This one is going to make the aura. So it's gotten where it wants to be. It is aura time. Let's get that smacked up there. So everybody's now in difficult
Did this
terrain.
one
Difficult
lose
terrain.
its aura originally when it got hit?
It did when it got kicked in the first place. When it got hit, it did not. Only when it got pushed.
Oh, but it redid it. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it
missed
did.
that.
It redid it, and then yeah. So, okay. So this one's gonna attack Tequila or Hequilla, twice, and Hequilla will hit you twice, for a total damage of 16. And that's this one here. That's oh wait, no, hold it. It cannot attack you twice. It can only attack you once. So reduce that by 7. So that goes to 9 damage. You only take 9 damage.
Only 9.
Only 9. This one has made the
I
aura,
attacked
and that's it.
twice and then I dodged, so...
Yeah,
Can I
if you
roll
want to
the
use,
dodge?
yeah, roll the dodge for sure. Might be none. It is.
I doubt it.
What is your physical defense?
13.
13. Then yeah, it will still hit. So you will take
Yeah,
9.
I assumed it. Well, it was worth the try.
It is, yeah. Phlegathon, your turn. You are in difficult terrain and pinned. You don't have pin anymore. You should have dropped it. No, you'll drop it at the end of this round.
I don't like this. I think I'm gonna go for the 2 deer that are like down from me.
Cool. Sounds good.
I'll let you people handle the other ones.
There is also the one dragging you. I've just moved it so you can hopefully see a corner of it. 'Cause
Oh
it's on
wait,
the
there's
roof.
3 now?
There are 3 there, yeah. The one's dragging you onto the roof is the one that I just moved out so you can see a bit of its square.
Oh god. Okay. I couldn't see that earlier.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna get rid of my pin first then.
Okay.
I like this better. So I can't be taken away.
Oh, you'll lose it at the end of your turn anyway. Just as a note.
Can I retcon that and say it was a roll to hit?
I'm fine with that. Sure.
Okay. I will attack then the 2 closest to me, not the bloodbuck deer that's
Cool.
further.
Okay, sounds good. Hit on the first one, hit on the second one. Okay. Cool. Okay.
I think I'll do the same again.
Cool. It still hits. On both. Cool. Okay. Rambuck. It's right here. It's just going to try to kick out and buck and attack. So the first thing it's going to try to do is hit both of you. Phlegathon and Angus, what are your physical defenses?
Ooh, I am up to
12.
12. Okay.
I'm up to 18.
Okay, cool. So Angus, it misses you once, and Phlegathon, it hits you twice. For a total damage of 11. 11 damage to Phlegathon. And then it's the White Spine Deer. This one starts with 3 hemorrhage. So if you could roll that for me, Brandonius.
Nuke.
I'm going to start with this one's turn. This one is going to try to grab Angus now. So
Did you say
Angus,
3?
3, yeah. And so Angus, if you can make me finesse checks, get 3 levels of pin.
That can't be right. What?
No, Brandonius, it's 3 hemorrhage. Sorry, not 3 levels. of pin.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
3 hemorrhage. No, you're good.
I
was like, well, that would kill it, but that's more than 3d10 can possibly
oh,
be.
very sad.
That is bad,
Wow,
yeah. Okay.
All right, Connor, what did you
Well,
need
this
from me?
one's... What?
What did you need from me?
I need you to make finesse checks against 3 levels of pin.
Against-
What Brandonius just did. I need of you. And then this one's going to try to buck against you, Brandonius. And so, Brandonius, you're going to take 10 damage from this one.
Okay.
And Angus, you are going to take 1 level of pin only.
Cool.
So it's got you, and it's going to try to drag you, so make me a power check now. You're a thug,
It
so you're
can't
really
drag
good against
me,
all of
can it?
this.
It's got pin.
The white spine on the roof is doing this to
Oh,
you.
you're right.
Not the
All
other
right. So what's the deal here?
1 power check against being dragged up by your feet
I
to the
forget,
roof.
do I have advantage on power too? I do.
You do. You're good at everything against these guys. And then it'll be your turn.
Hey.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't
leave
move at
me
all.
alone.
It is now your turn.
All right. Should this guy have lost its pin actually by?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like I don't want to keep trying to make this take finesse checks. Right. I forget. Have we figured out in any sense which ones of the deer are more or less finessey, or are they all the same amount of finessey?
They all appear very finessey. You
Yeah,
haven't
okay,
seen
so I'm
any
just gonna
indication that some are
I'm
different
gonna
than
fall
others.
back to punch.
Cool. Hit.
Oops. Let's see.
Cool.
Well, that one misses.
That'll miss.
And
That'll hit.
It's gonna be a D4 this time. Oof, not a lot of luck
Okay.
there.
Yeah. Aquila's turn.
Okay. So I'm about to kill this bloodbuck deer, which is rather lovely. So if I adjust this way,
Okay.
and roll to attack,
Be critically hit.
that's going to be 10 damage.
It's dead.
Okay. So now I'm going to. Oh, I played for adjusted. I can't run. No.
Yep.
Well, I am going to. Well, at least my 5 foot adjust refreshed.
Yeah. So you can.
So-
tempt it now.
Okay, I'm going to prepare a reaction to attack anything that gets next to me, and take a 10-foot adjust to here.
Awesome. That sounds great. Brandonius, your go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit this one,
Okay.
and then I will make an arrangement and attempt to hit it again. So that's the first attack. This is the second
Hits.
attack.
Hits.
Great. So it'll be total of 8 damage to him.
Okay.
As I run this way, going. Oh, I would have to come back. And you guys are both medium creatures, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone is, I believe.
Mhm.
Well, that's disappointing. All right. Well, I run up and I do basically this.
Okay.
So I go to hit the ram buck as well.
Yeah, I see. Cool. Okay. Hits.
8 more damage to that guy.
Okay. Cool. Bloodbuck is maintaining. It's Phlegethon's turn.
All right. I'm gonna go after the 2 that are closest to me again.
Cool. Hit. And a hit. Cool. And 8. Okay, cool.
I can't see the health bar on that one, by the way.
Yeah, it's on the roof. It's still got more than half health. But you can't see it
Oh,
well
lovely,
enough to
okay.
tell for sure. You still have another AP or 2 AP.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want to go after that one or if it's because it's on the roof, just leave it be.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go after that one and the bloodbuck deer.
Awesome. Cool. That hits. Still hits. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Rambuck's dead. White Spine is going to take 2 levels of hemorrhage at the start of its turn. And then this one is has pinned Angus. But I think Angus's pin has gone away. And so it is... I think it's going to jump down and just try to... Fuck you guys. And miss you both. Brandonius, can I get 2 hemorrhage rolls here? Yeah, it's dead. It's very dead. Extremely dead. That's the White Mouth Deer's turn. It is Angus's turn. There are 2 guys left. You guys are going to wrap these up really quick, but we have to go through it because you have you're going to have health left over for future fights.
Yep.
So do you guys want to pause, or would you like to finish the 2 out? I don't think it'll be more than 5 or 10 minutes, but it is more time.
I'd like to finish it out.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
You guys okay with that?
I'm good too.
Okay, cool. Then it's Angus's turn.
All right, we're gonna take a stab at this. That's not gonna cut it. Do it again.
Hits.
That'll do it. That's a d6 plus 3. And then one more. All right, 11 damage total. And I take 2.
Awesome. Okay. Then we go to Aquila.
Okay. So, well, I guess I have to do this weird thing called running.
Gross.
So, if I run, so it's difficult terrain, so I can run to here without any sort of consequences.
Yep.
And then this square costs me 10.
Yeah, so that's 30.
Okay, so that's the maximum I can move because I have 35.
Yep.
Then I have another move action, so I can go
You can get all the way up.
10, 20, 30. Yeah, I can get all the way. Okay.
Cool. And then it's Brandonius' turn.
Right. I am going to go the longest way possible, but manageable. There you go.
Yeah. Is that your whole turn? Because of the difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Oh, the difficult terrain does make life harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was 80 feet of movement.
Yeah.
It was, for me, it was 75.
Yeah.
I need 70 feet of movement that I have total.
Yeah.
So that would have been 60 if I go here.
Yep.
So, what I will do is have spent 2 of my actions to do my boosted stabbing step, so that
I
I
see.
run this distance and get an attack on that one.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Hits because it's surrounded. Kills it.
Incredible. And then with my remaining 1 action, I will throw. Go ahead.
You moved 60 feet there.
Yes.
Didn't you have to use a move action and then use your second 2 AP to do the move and the attack?
No. So you're right that I can't throw my axe, but if I do stabbing step as an arrangement, it takes 1 action to move my normal speed, but a boosted step allows me to expend 1 more AP as a boost to move up to half of my speed. in addition on that arrangement. So I can move 60 feet on the arrangement, which by getting into the space next to the guy, I'm able to attack him.
60 feet, but it's all your move speed is halved from difficult terrain, including your arrangement speed.
Yes, and I moved 30 total.
Oh, I see. Never mind. You're good. Okay, totally set. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it was going to be 40 feet of movement to be right here, but
Yeah.
that would have been 2 full moves, and then I couldn't
you're
attack.
good.
But I can't throw my dagger because I have already used my arms.
Okay.
So,
well, yep.
I will take a body action to dodge.
Okay. Phlegathon.
Is it just the one?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Miss.
Okay.
I like how we're all standing in this like L here. We're all like waiting and ready.
Yeah, I think you guys are
We
gonna...
need.
Oh, you all go before it goes, and you just dealt 10 damage to it, so only has 9 health left. I'm gonna call it. There's no way this thing can do anything to you guys now. So
Yay!
yeah, that's it, everybody.
We murdered the Fae.
You've murdered the deer. And you've found a connection between 2 roots and found rope. Also, just as a note for your next characters, you're gonna level.
Wow.
They're all level
Why?
5 now. Because the first
Because we
level
found all
gate
the Aku Aku.
is finding all of the Aku Aku.
I knew it. I knew it.
I'm not surprised.
Of course.
So
it is.
you
Oh,
will,
level 5, sweet
These-
level 5.
There was
these
a part of me
characters will
really
remain
wanted-
level 4. It's the next characters that will be level 5.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that really wanted to just like not find all the Aku Aku intentionally, just to like continue to prolong this to make your
Would've been
just like head
hilarious.
scratching of like.
It was very
Well,
good that you guys did them out
yeah.
of order. Because it's so easy. You just had to go down that tunnel twice. Because the first time you cleared out all the threat, basically, that was around him. And so he would have showed up. Like, all you had to do was go down tunnel clock face 7 one more time. And you would have gotten it. And you never did. And that's why I was like, well, it could happen any day now. And you were like, but it won't. Because you guys just didn't go down that tunnel again.
We were like hyper focusing on the areas that we had been in.
Yeah.
Okay, proficiency increase. Yeah, this is a big level.
It will be a big level for you guys, yeah. I
Because
have to
proficiency
run.
increase and, yeah.
This is gonna break the Oracle.
It is going to be a fun time, though, I think, for everyone. So you will finish out this life at level 4, but you will probably die next time. And so prepare new characters at level 5.
Let's go stomp that ooze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Sounds good. Well, I'll see you guys next time.
Because it'll no longer be a red skull.
Okay, so plan for next life is to murder Ooze. Is that the
Yes.
plan?
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay, got it. Because I might switch to a Sentinel then, if I can figure out a better AoE build with that, given the level up.
And the bow, right?
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Cool. See you
Later,
guys.
guys.
I'm probably gonna just call it and switch character types.